Number two,
come back to Zoo River once again to ask the whole world to please help us prevail upon Jonathan. Come back to Zoo River once again to ask the whole world to please help us prevail upon Jonathan, to compel them to release the results of the autopsy. We want to see the Senate result, and that will also form part of our things tomorrow. Peter Obi is a murderer. Peter Obi killed these people. He killed them in cold blood. Peter Obi is the only governor to have ordered the mass execution of his own people, and also ordered for their bodies to be buried in a mass grave. We can never ever forget these people. A Zoo River must be revived. We need the whole autopsy, not part of it. And Peter Obi must be held to account. Peter Obi, in case you know, he's a mass murderer, he's a killer. A Zoo River is testimony.
The chief chairperson and I helped to make one of them the governor of Anambra State. What?
Come back to Zoo River once again to ask the whole world to please help us prevail upon Jonathan, to compel them to release the results of the autopsy. We want to see the Senate result, and that will also form part of our things tomorrow. Peter Obi is a murderer. Peter Obi killed these people. He killed them in cold blood. Peter Obi is the only governor to have ordered the mass execution of his own people, and also ordered for their bodies to be buried in a mass grave. We can never ever forget these people. A Zoo River must be revived. We need the whole autopsy, not part of it. And Peter Obi must be held to account. Peter Obi, in case you know, he's a mass murderer, he's a killer. A Zoo River is testimony.
The chief chairperson and I helped to make one of them the governor of Anambra.
Come back to Zoo River once again to ask the whole world to please help us prevail upon Jonathan, to compel them to release the results of the autopsy. We want to see the Senate result, and that will also form part of our things tomorrow. Peter Obi is a murderer. Peter Obi killed these people. He killed them in cold blood. Peter Obi is the only governor to have ordered the mass execution of his own people, and also ordered for their bodies to be buried in a mass grave. We can never ever forget these people. A Zoo River must be revived. We need the whole autopsy, not part of it. And Peter Obi must be held to account. Peter Obi, in case you know, he's a mass murderer, he's a killer. A Zoo River is testimony.
The chief chairperson and I helped to make one of them the governor of Anambra State.
Come back to Zoo River once again to ask the whole world to please help us prevail upon Jonathan, to compel them to release the results of the autopsy. We want to see the Senate result, and that will also form part of our things tomorrow. Peter Obi is a murderer. Peter Obi killed these people. He killed them in cold blood. Peter Obi is the only governor to have ordered the mass execution of his own people, and also ordered for their bodies to be buried in a mass grave. We can never ever forget these people. A Zoo River must be revived. We need to come back to Zoo River once again to ask the whole world to please help us prevail upon Jonathan, to compel them to release the results of the autopsy. We want to see the Senate result, and that will also form part of our things tomorrow. Peter Obi is a murderer. Peter Obi killed these people. He killed them in cold blood. Peter Obi is the only governor to have ordered the mass execution of his own people, and also ordered for their bodies to be buried in a mass grave. We can never ever forget these people. A Zoo River must be revived. We need the whole autopsy, not part of it. And Peter Obi must be held to account. Peter Obi, in case you know, he's a mass murderer, he's a killer. A Zoo River is testimony.
The chief chairperson and I helped to make one of them the governor of Anambra State. What did he use to pay us? One, the first thing he did, he kicked off Chairperson Okode with his group. Number two, he killed Maso members, those who work for him. Killed many of them, thousands of them, and dumped them in his Zoo River.
But I will not discuss with criminals. If you kill or kidnap or maim people, we will deal with you decisively. And I've done it in Anambra as the governor.
Come back to Zoo River once again to ask the whole world to please help us prevail upon Jonathan, to compel them to release the results of the autopsy. We want to see the Senate result, and that will also form part of our things tomorrow. Peter Obi is a murderer. Peter Obi killed these people. He killed them in cold blood. Peter Obi is the only governor to have ordered the mass execution of his own people and also ordered for their bodies to be buried in a mass grave. We can never ever forget these people. A Zoo River must be revived. We need the whole autopsy, not part of it. And Peter Obi must be held to account. Peter Obi, in case you know, he is a mass murderer, he's a killer. A Zoo River is testimony. Come back to Zoo River once again to ask the whole world to please help us prevail upon Jonathan to compel them to release the results of the autopsy. We want to see the Senate result, and that will also form part of our tweets tomorrow. Peter Obi is a murderer. Peter Obi killed these people. He killed them in cold blood. Peter Obi is the only governor to have ordered the mass execution of his own people and also ordered for their bodies to be buried in a mass grave. We can never ever forget these people. A Zoo River must be revived. We need the whole autopsy, not part of it. And Peter Obi must be held to account. Peter Obi, in case you know, he is a mass murderer, he's a killer. A Zoo River is testimony.
The chief chairperson and I helped to make one of them the governor of Anambra State. What did he use to pay us? One, the first thing he did, he kicked off Chairperson Okore with his group. Number two, he killed Maso members, those who work for him. Killed many of them, thousands of them, and dumped them in his Zoo River.
But I will not discuss with criminals. If you kill or kidnap or maim people, we will deal with you decisively. And I done it in Anambra as the governor. I dialogue with those who needs to be dialogued, and I dealt with those who needs to be dealt with.
Come back to Zoo River once again to ask the whole world to please help us prevail upon Jonathan to compel them to release the results of the autopsy. We want to see the Senate result, and that will also form part of our tweets tomorrow. Peter Obi is a murderer. Peter Obi killed these people. He killed them in cold blood. Peter Obi is the only governor to have ordered the mass execution of his own people and also ordered for their bodies to be buried in a mass grave. We can never ever forget these people. A Zoo River must be revived. We need the whole autopsy, not part of it. And Peter Obi must be held to account. Peter Obi, in case you know, he is a mass murderer, he's a killer. A Zoo River is testimony.
The chief chairperson and I helped to make one of them the governor of Anambra State. What did he use to pay us? One, the first thing he did, he kicked off Chairperson Okore with his group. Number two, he killed Maso members, those who work for him. Killed many of them, thousands of them, and dumped them in his Zoo River.
But I will not discuss with criminals. If you kill or kidnap or maim people, we will deal with you decisively. And I done it in Anambra as the governor. I dialogue with those who needs to be dialogued, and I dealt with those who needs to be dealt with. Go and check it in Anambra State.
Come back to Zoo River once again to ask the whole world to please help us prevail upon Jonathan to compel them to release the results of the autopsy. We want to see the Senate result, and that will also form part of our tweets tomorrow. Peter Obi is a murderer. Peter Obi killed these people. He killed them in cold blood. Peter Obi is the only governor to have ordered the mass execution of his own people and also ordered for their bodies to be buried in a mass grave. We can never ever forget these people. A Zoo River must be revived. We need the whole autopsy, not part of it. And Peter Obi must be held to account. Peter Obi, in case you know, he is a mass murderer, he's a killer. A Zoo River is testimony.
The chief chairperson and I helped to make one of them the governor of Anambra State. What did he use to pay us? One, the first thing he did, he kicked off Chairperson Okore with his group. Number two, he killed Maso members, those who work for him. Killed many of them, thousands of them, and dumped them in his Zoo River.
But I will not discuss with criminals. If you kill or kidnap or maim people, we will deal with you decisively. And I done it in Anambra as the governor. I dialogue with those who needs to be dialogued, and I dealt with those who needs to be dealt with. Go and check it in Anambra State.
Come back to Azu River once again to ask the whole world to please help us prevail upon Jonathan to compel them to release the results of the autopsy. We want to see the Senate results, and that will also form part of our tweets tomorrow. Peter Obi is a murderer. Peter Obi killed these people. He killed them in cold blood. Peter Obi is the only governor to have ordered the mass execution of his own people, and also ordered for their bodies to be buried in a mass grave. We can never ever forget these people. Azu River must be revived. We need the whole autopsy, not part of it. And Peter Obi must be held to account. Peter Obi, in case you know, he's a mass murderer, he's a killer. Azu River is testimony.
The chief chairperson and I helped to make one of them the governor of Anambra State. What did he use to pay us? One, the first thing he did, he kicked off Chokwa with his group. Number two, he killed Maso members, those who work for him. Killed many of them, thousands of them, and dumped them in Azu River.
But I will not discuss with criminals. If you kill or kidnap or maim people, we will deal with you decisively. And I told it in Anambra, the governor. I dialogue with those who needs to be dialogued, and I dealt with those who needs to be dealt with. Go and check it in Anambra State.
See what I'm saying now? You can see what I am saying. You see that this Peter Obi, Nnandi Kanu, may you, the God of our ancestors, bless you. May God will continue to bless you. Nnandi Kanu, holy, 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 Nnandi Kanu is another Savior. Holy, 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 Nnandi Kanu. You see what Nnandi Kanu always said it. The only problem I'm having with some of you people hacking my account doing this, because I say, oh, I want to support my choice of candidates. But if you have any, you see, somebody who is killing us, the person will change another color. All of us will run after him. These people, you thinking me I'm your enemy. I have turned to your enemy because I am telling you the truth. Somebody who kill your own kisme, who massacre them. Look at this, what you are saying now. Madu Benem Daniel. Oh no, you are calling me a coward. Somebody who kill your own kings, this life, I don't know. Look, thousands of people when Nnandi Kanu was saying it, he killed many people. And Nnandi Kanu now have become a liar to you now. The souls of those people who kill. Look at what is happening today. Look at him now. I'm not the one who's saying it. Continue to hack my Facebook. I will continue to
come back to Azu River once again to ask the whole world to please help us prevail upon Jonathan to compel them to release the results of the. Come back to Azu River once again to ask the whole world to please help us prevail upon Jonathan to compel them to release the results of the autopsy. We want to see the Senate results, and that will also form part of our tweets tomorrow. Peter Obi is a murderer. Peter Obi killed these people. He killed them in cold blood. Peter Obi is the only governor to have ordered the mass execution of his own people, and also ordered for their bodies to be buried in a mass grave. We can never ever forget these people. Azu River must be revived. We need the whole autopsy, not part of it. And Peter Obi must be held to account. Peter Obi, in case you know, he's a mass murderer, he's a killer. Azu River is testimony. Come back to Azu River once again to ask the whole world to please help us prevail upon Jonathan to compel them to release the results of the autopsy. We want to see the Senate results, and that will also form part of our tweets tomorrow. Peter Obi is a murderer. Peter Obi killed these people. He killed them in cold blood. Peter Obi is the only governor to have ordered the mass execution of his own people, and also ordered for their bodies to be buried in a mass grave. We can never ever forget these people. A Zoo River must be revived. We need the whole autopsy, not part of it. And Peter Obi must be held to account. Peter Obi, in case you know him, is a mass murderer, he's a killer. A Zoo River is testimony.
The chief chairperson and I helped to make one of them the governor of Anambra State. What did he use to pay us? One, the first thing he did, he kicked off Chokwa with his group. Number two, he killed my sub members, those who work for him. Killed many of them, thousands of them, and dumped them in his Zoo River.
But I will not discuss with criminals. If you kill or kidnap or maim people, we will deal with you decisively. And I've done it in Anambra, the governor. I dialogue with those who thinks to be dialogued.
You see, the man even said it with his mouth that he have killed many people in Anambra. May God have mercy on our soul. So we are blind. Even Nnandi Kanu even said it with his mouth that this Peter Obi is a murderer. He have killed many people. If this man be president, for example, I know he will not win. He's going to wipe out those IPOB, all those ISN. He will concentrate the army on those. You don't know this man. He's going to concentrate the Nigerian army on that very ESN. You that is shouting today, yeah, okay, so I swear to God of my forefather, I love Nnandi Kanu because it's a freedom, he's fighting for. Nnandi Kanu formed the ESN, not because he wanted to, he wanted to form it. The reason why Nnandi Kanu formed ESN is because of the way those bandits were expanding, taking over territory in the name of Esme. That is the reason why Nnandi Kanu formed ESN. I was very close to, but look, those people that are supporting Obi, even though Obi killed their own father, they will still come out that shut up, you're a liar. God of my forefather, I am a clean Nigeria. My heart is clean. I will never lie. If anybody want to be president, not Obi, is a murderer. He kill your own fellow Igbo people. Ah, God. So now be. Hi. And I feel now, me I play again. See. Your own fellow Igbo, na kilo.
Come back to Zoo River once again to ask the whole world to please help us prevail upon Jonathan to compel them to release the results of the autopsy. We want to see the Senate results, and that will also form part of our tweets tomorrow. Peter Obi is a murderer. Peter Obi killed these people. He killed them in cold blood. Peter Obi is the only governor to have ordered the mass execution of his own people, and also ordered for their bodies to be buried in a mass grave. We can never ever forget these people. A Zoo River must be revived. We need the whole autopsy, not part of it. And Peter Obi must be held to account. Peter Obi, in case you know him, is a mass murderer, he's a killer. A Zoo River. Come back to Zoo River once again to ask the whole world to please help us prevail upon Jonathan to compel them to release the results of the autopsy. We want to see the Senate results, and that will also form part of our tweets tomorrow. Peter Obi is a murderer. Peter Obi killed these people. He killed them in cold blood. Peter Obi is the only governor to have ordered the mass execution of his own people, and also ordered for their bodies to be buried in a mass grave. We can never ever forget these people. A Zoo River must be revived. We need the whole autopsy, not part of it. And Peter Obi must be held. Come back to Zoo River once again to ask the whole world to please help us prevail upon Jonathan to compel them to release the results of the autopsy. We want to see the Senate results, and that will also form part of our tweets tomorrow. Peter Obi is a murderer. Peter Obi killed these people. He killed them in cold blood. Peter Obi is the only governor to have ordered the mass execution of his own people, and also ordered for their bodies to be buried in a mass grave. We can never ever forget these people. A Zoo River must be revived. We need the whole autopsy, not part of it. And Peter Obi must be held to account. Peter Obi, in case you know him, is a mass murderer, he's a killer. Come back to Zoo River once again to ask the whole world to please help us prevail upon Jonathan to compel them to release the results of the autopsy. We want to see the Senate result, and that will also form part of our tweet tomorrow. Peter Obi is a murderer. Peter Obi killed these people. He killed them in cold blood. Peter Obi is the only governor to have ordered the mass execution of his own people, and also ordered for their bodies to be buried in a mass grave. We can never ever forget these people. A Zoo River must be revived. We need the whole autopsy, not part of it. And Peter Obi must be held to account. Peter Obi, in case you know, he is a mass murderer, he's a killer. A Zoo River is testimony.
The chief chairperson and I helped to make one of them the governor of Anambra State. What did he use to pay us? One, the first thing he did, he kicked off Chairperson Okore with his group. Number two, he killed Maso members, those who work for him.
Okay.
Killed many of them, thousands of them, and dumped them in the Zoo River.
Right. But I will not discuss with criminals. If you kill or kidnap or maim people, we will deal with you decisively. And I told it in Anambra, the governor. I dialogue with those who needs to be dialogued, and I dealt with those who needs to be dealt with. Go and check it in Anambra State.
You see what this man said? He said, "You have done it before in Anambra State. They should go and ask. You have done it before." And he's saying it with pride. Now, you people coming to my Facebook, started hacking my Facebook, writing all rubbish against me. But God will judge me and my way good is write rubbish for my Facebook. Write everything about my Facebook. But at the end of the day, when I succeed, but I will still they come out. If I did online, nobody will know I'm online. But that is not the issue. But anytime when anybody they go my wall, they will see the video for there. I would even do now offline. I would do video offline. They put that for my wall. You not see it. Una not concourse una head again. Una concourse. You see, Owazurike say this guy killed thousands of Igbo youths, and this man say if they give him a chance, he go see kill una. Say go kill many of una. Hello.
Hello, sir. Good evening.
Good evening. Where are you calling from, sir?
Yeah, I'm actually calling you from Nigeria.
Which side?
Okay, I'm calling you from East and West in Edo State.
Good evening, sir. You are welcome. Go on, sir.
Thank you. I love your program. I'm one of your fans. I love what you're doing. I love the truth you are exposing to our Igbo's brothers, because you know, when Igbo man, even if Igbo man wants to sell shit to you, he will package it very well and make it look like I don't know.
Like
so
moi.
I tell you. You know, they have been, you know, just like when you go to their shop to buy spare parts, they will bring the fake one, and then they will paint the fake one as if in fact, they just bought it now from Germany. These people, they have a very one kind attitude that each time I look at them, I just pray that the eyes of the people should be open to know the kind of people. They are worse than Fulani men. I'm not trying to abuse them, but there are good ones. But the one that I've come in contact with, they are wicked. Now, they are trying to say that Nnamdi Kanu is lying.
Okay.
Is that what they are saying? I went through some of their comments. Some were like, "You are a fool, you are this, you are that." That is their attitude. And they will never change.
Okay.
Anybody that does not agree with their ideology becomes their enemy. This is politics. Anybody is free to support whoever that he wants to support.
Okay.
Okay? Yes. I can choose to support Atiku. I can choose to support Tinubu.
Okay.
I can even choose to support Peter Obi.
Okay.
That my support must be born out of personal conviction of that person.
Okay.
Yes. I'm like, you must be able to convince me, not even you, the supporter of that person, because you, as the supporter of that person, you don't know much about the person.
Okay.
the person, the candidate himself, must be able to convince me to support him.
If you know what they did to my Facebook, my brother, I don't be supporting, my Facebook, they report time.
Forget it. It is their work.
All those Peter Obi supporter. If I make Facebook before, because I have an organization I'm supporting. If I make Facebook at the end of the month, maybe I feel get something like €100 or 200, I will still give out to those organizations. They report my Facebook, Facebook can't tell me they know will give me 0 again. But because I tell them the truth. Okay, just look, they report my Facebook to the extent if I did online, nobody will know whether I'm online. But that is not the issue. I will still continue to tell them. These people, they are this Obi supporter. I don't know where they come from. And
they are worse than Fulani.
My God.
They are Igbo people. It is their
we have Edo people inside though. We have the Edo people inside. The Edo people, they are the way mumu inside. Meaning the Edo people mumu too much. It not be more person. Edo person come yesterday. They threaten me.
They have been able to brainwash some of our people, and our people, they are now carrying Obi on their head. They don't know what they are doing. They don't know what they are doing. Because you see, my prayer is like most of my friends who are carrying this thing on there. My prayer is just, oh Father, I know Peter Obi is good. Even Peter Obi knows he will not pass election. He just let him just keep on fooling himself, enjoying the fame. Peter Obi knows it. In fact, even himself is afraid. Even if Peter Obi wins election, Peter Obi does not have that mind to enter Aso Rock. I know what I'm telling you.
Okay.
Jonathan ran out of Aso Rock. I'm telling you what.
Wait, make I play this audio for you again. Look, just listen. Look to Nnandi Kanu talk.
To Zoo River once again to ask the whole world
listen
to please help us prevail upon Jonathan.
Listen
to come back to Zoo River once again to ask the whole world to please help us prevail upon Jonathan to compel them to release the results of the autopsy. We want to see the Senate result, and that will also form part of our tweets tomorrow. Peter Obi
just hold on.
is a murderer. Peter Obi killed these people. He killed them in cold blood. Peter Obi is the only governor to have ordered the mass execution of his own people, and also ordered for their bodies to be buried in a mass grave. We can never ever forget these people. A Zoo River must be revived. We need the whole autopsy, not part of it. And Peter Obi must be held to account. Peter Obi, in case you know, he is a mass murderer, he's a killer. A Zoo River is testimony.
What you have to say about this is Zoo River killing. See, he say Peter Obi say this Nnandi Kanu say it was a mass murder. That is, once Ruki said it was thousands of people that were killed. Well, you look at these people are still insulting me, telling them truths.
See, Shay, I've told you something that if an Igbo man want to sell shit, like this shit that they want to sell to us, they will package it, they will make it look like more money. They will dress it very well.
But no, this is not all Igbo man, because in Benin, the Benin people are even worse than these Obi supporters.
No, it's a brainwash. They have been brainwashed. They don't know. Our people, they don't know. But like people that really know these people very well are those of our fathers. Those of our fathers, like our aging.
Let me tell you. If you see with the most stupid, what about Showore? Showore is an Igbo man. Showore is an Igbo man. When Showore was contesting the election, Edo State paid the highest Mugu fee. It was Igbo people who tell Showore to be collecting money from them. It's not Igbo people who told Showore to be collecting money. This me don't know where this mumu come from.
Don't read their comments, because I do not want. I know perhaps you have above that. It can be somehow discouraging. People are following you. People are listening to you. Keep on doing what you are doing. Okay. Keep on doing what you are doing. Personally, though, please, it's my own choice. I do not vote in an election.
Okay.
It's my choice. I just choose not to. Okay. But when it comes to an election, I try to play along. I try to see, the past what is the political track record of a particular candidate. I love what Tinubu did in Lagos. That all of them there in Anambra, they are running to Lagos now. But nobody in Lagos is running to go and stay there in Anambra.
You see what that is the Mumu, they are Mumu, these Peter Obi supporters. He work in Anambra State. Why people not running to Anambra?
Tinubu governed Lagos for 8 years and he was not collecting allocation from federal government.
Okay.
For 8 years. No allocation from federal government for 8 years. Tinubu was not owing salary. For 8 years, go and look at his achievement. Then Lagos. It turned Lagos to what it is now. Now, if they want to talk about age, how old was Tinubu when he was a governor? How old was Peter Obi when Peter Obi was a governor?
Okay.
Tinubu was still older than Peter Obi.
Okay.
But you cannot compare the achievement of Tinubu, as old as he was, to the young man achievement in the person of Peter Obi.
Okay.
And Tinubu is about to do it again now. It's not by age. It's about capacity, what the person is able to deliver. And you are encouraging me.
No, the Tinubu, you know, in Lagos we have Agbero. The Tinubu massacre others Agbero people and bury them in the Zoo River. Somebody who kill your own kinsmen, your own people, you are still coming out saying you will president. No, if these people are talking about say we have been marginalized, we are not going to accept this. And
it is their attitude
that is the best.
Whatsoever. It is their attitude, their dubious attitude. Was Peter Obi not the governor of Anambra State for 8 years? What did he do?
Nothing.
To be sincere with you,
he killed people.
And to be honest, the record is that Peter Obi has never initiated a project, fund the project, complete the project, and commission it ever since he got into an office in Anambra. The only project that Peter Obi specialized on, okay, it's just like the house you are now.
Yes.
So assume that place is a governor's house, okay? And then maybe there is a leakage somewhere or one part of it is not good. Peter Obi will go and renovate, put zinc where there was no zinc, and then we will commission it.
Oh.
He did not start it to. Now, they say Peter Obi support education, this and that. Please, they should go and check. Did Peter Obi build any university in Anambra?
No.
Did Peter Obi build any college of education?
Never.
Did Peter Obi build any polytechnic in Anambra?
Nothing like that.
The secondary school and the primary school, they say he built. Are all those already existing secondary and primary school?
Okay.
That was not good.
He painted.
One part was he would just go renovate it and do one building or the other. The hospital that they are talking about is still there. It's an hospital that was still in existence.
Okay.
Maybe there was no teaching hospital inside of it, and then we will just go and build one block, one department, and stick in the existing hospital. He has never started a project from scratch and finish it. If Peter Obi constructed a road in Anambra, is it not because of road construction that this newly elected governor went and destroyed the Udumeje Church?
Yes.
They are just they are packaging shit to people. What did Peter? Okay, the company. How many industry did Peter Obi open in Anambra that is creating job compared to what Tinubu did in Lagos?
Nothing.
That all of them are running down there.
Nothing.
The federal government was against Tinubu when Tinubu was governor, but did Tinubu succeed? He succeeded.
Yes.
So if there's any candidate that I have sat down on my own, I have read the political track record of this person, and I am personally convinced that this person can deliver this Tinubu. But though the man is old, okay, but at least with his past political track record, the man can still deliver more than any one of them.
You can't. There's something I want to add to it. To you, with the way things are going now, you cannot rule Tinubu out to, because there's disunity in there's a crisis in PDP now. There's a crisis. Look at what Wiki have came out to talk. He came out to say today. Came out to say that Atiku is a liar. For you to have called your your presidential candidate a liar, that is very funny. Oh. That is disrespect for the system.
That is a very striking point you are making.
That is a very big disrespect for you to call your presidential candidate a liar. But if anything Atiku win, for example, that Wiki will go to jail.
No, he won't.
He will, because for what he have just said now, that is a very big thing.
The pain is still there. Tinubu is still suffering from emotional trauma. Okay, he's still suffering from the pain of that election. That's what he knows what he went through.
Wiki.
And that, I think what Tinubu faced, okay, I think it was one of the things that make Peter Obi to run out of PDP.
Okay.
Okay. Now, PDP has divided. One part of it is Peter Obi, that is Labour Party. Another part of PDP division is NNPP. Is it NNPP? Is it Kwankwaso?
Yes.
They call him. Okay. Then the Atiku. That is into three. Now, when these people were won, okay, were they able to defeat APC when they were won?
Atiku, it was one. That election was just 1 million votes. I think Atiku won that last election. No? Atiku won that last election. It was ring.
No, you don't get what I'm saying.
Yes.
I said before they divide into these three parts that they are now, when they were together, were they able to defeat APC, Buhari?
I think Kwankwaso was APC
they were
now.
Not. You say?
Kwankwaso is APC. Oh.
No, no, it's PDP.
No, say no. Kwankwaso was APC
yes,
now.
Yes.
Kwankwaso, you know when
Peter Obi is PDP.
Yes.
Then Atiku is PDP, still PDP.
Yes.
Now, when they were together, were they able to defeat APC? Now, talk less of now that they are now divided. This one going the other way, this one. But that is not what I am looking at. Okay? Whether they are divided or they are not divided, that one is their own business. Okay? But I'm looking at an individual who is able to deliver. It's not the shit that they are packaging for us.
Let me also say something about Tinubu. You see, like I'm entitled to my opinion. You know, in a civilized world, you are entitled to your opinion.
Yes, you are.
You see, if you let us go by the records, if you let us go, Tinubu is a man that will carry everybody along. I know that man. That one.
It's true.
But the problem we are having with Tinubu, the problem I remember when.
The age.
Just wait, hold on. When I was a governor, when Tinubu was governor in Lagos State, if you go and meet him, you say Baba Agba, you can never go empty-handed. You must be carried along. But the only problem what I am having, this is the same problem we are having under Yaradua. Yaradua was sick. Obasanjo frustrated that man, forced him. The man was not ready to be president. Obasanjo went there and forced him to be president. Force him, say he want to help his family. Yaradua was he want to do it on his own selfish interests. At the end of the day, he killed Yaradua. He's the one who killed Yaradua. He killed him. The history said it, he killed Yaradua. His stress killed that man. So now they came up. Buhari was a sick man. The same Tinubu who went to go and bring a sick man. No, when we were talking about person to contest election with Jonathan, Atiku was there. For example, he brought Atiku. He went to go and meet Atiku that time and say, "Oh, Atiku, let us contest against Jonathan." This insecurity we have in this country today could have not been like this. Okay, now he went to go and bring Buhari. Let me tell you my own mind, Oga. When he brought Buhari in now to be president, what I had though, they say the first tenure Buhari first sick. When Buhari first sick,
yes, Buhari was sick. He has always been sick.
let me say what I had though. When they say when Buhari
Okay.
first sick in the first tenure, they rushed Buhari to London. You know, with the Buhari age, if that type of person falls sick, it's just like when you have a newborn baby, 2 weeks, if he falls sick, it can affect his growth and everything in life. And the way you compare like all those newborn baby and those old people, they are almost the same thing in terms of health issue.
Yes.
They say when Buhari fell sick, when Buhari came out from the operation or whatever they did, it took the man long time to recover his memory back. For his memory to be restored, it take them long time to recover the Buhari memory. So when I had this, they say when after they have brought Buhari, package Buhari come, some people say it's a fake, he put mask. They say that Buhari is original Buhari, it's not fake. What they had told me is the man he doesn't know what is, in short, is not well organized again. His wife cannot see him. That Buhari you are seeing there, his own wife, his own children cannot have access to him. Before anybody can see Buhari, they say I don't want to expose some. I have somebody who's very close to Buhari. Since that first tenure come reach now, no, he cannot have access to Buhari. If you call the ADC, they will, even though you stay for 1 week, you cannot see Buhari again. They have changed everything. So those things that is going on, those terrorism, Fulani bandits, Buhari don't even know what is going on. They say the wife cried out that the Kaaba have taken over. You see, when this very Kaaba that is ruling Nigeria, when Tinubu said he want to be president, and they said this man should be president. What is the name? Ahmed Lawa. And this is the Senate president. He said Buhari have endorsed Ahmed Lawa. Then Tinubu came out and said the Milekun. That's our agreement. The agreement they reached that if Buhari finish 8 years, Tinubu will come. Well, this is very funny. So my problem I'm having now, my own suggestion now is that Tinubu could have allowed Osinbajo as a political son to have ruled this country. Because the way Tinubu is going now, let us be honest, Tinubu is 80-something years. Tinubu cannot tell us that he's 70-something years. Tinubu is 80-something years. My father died at the age of 77 years. That was last year. Tinubu is 80-something years. Atiku said he was born in 1976. Let us go by Atiku age now. If Atiku said he was born in 1976, then Atiku should be 77 years next year. Atiku is not 77. Atiku should be around 80 years, not 77 years.
All of them are their own bloody liars.
This Tinubu issue, even the Yoruba people, the original Yoruba people know that this man have made mistake. Supposedly this man could have brought Osinbajo, my brother. People could have said, the whole South could have voted for Osinbajo, even middle bets. But the way Tinubu did all these things, the man cannot. You see, let me tell you one thing before you continue, sir. I am not against Tinubu. I'm not fighting Obi. I'm not against, but I'm only bringing their secrets out. Sarah reporter, I'm a Sarah reporter, yeah. So now look.
Please, that video that you played the audio for me, you send it to me.
Which one?
Can you?
Which one?
The video you were playing the audio for me where Nnandi Kanu was talking about Peter Obi.
I will send it for you now.
Yes, please do. I want to go and buy a bottle of beer with some pepper soup and then sit down and then be watching the video to make me happy.
He said truth. He killed people. The man was not joking, though. When he wants to case, they say once the case is stupid man.
Nnandi Kanu doesn't lie. Nnandi Kanu doesn't lie. I love the man. He's a sincere man.
Have you ever seen Tinubu kill people in his river and bury them in a mass grave?
See, now, what you are saying, I get to now. What you are saying, talking about Tinubu age and the death of Yaradua and the rest is true. Okay? Now, the truth is this, okay?
Yeah.
We have no other choice than Tinubu.
Okay.
I don't know if you get what I'm saying.
I'm listening.
there is no more choice than Tinubu.
Okay.
You get me?
I'm getting
because
it.
number one, let us assume Peter Obi wins election today as a president.
Okay.
Okay? That guy will not smell us wrong.
They will not hand over.
The
Never.
reason being that, this is my reason.
Okay.
Okay. Labour Party has nobody in Senate. They have nobody in the Federal House Representative.
Okay.
They have no governor. They have nothing. Now, recently they are threatening to impeach Buhari, isn't it?
Yes.
But do you know who is preventing them from impeaching Buhari? It's the APC people in the Senate.
Okay.
Okay, let us assume Tinubu Obi wins election. Remember when Buhari won newly, there was a gang up to impeach him. I don't mean that they did not have people in the Senate. Buhari would have been impeached. Okay, let us assume Peter Obi wins an election and is now a president. And he has nobody in the Senate, he has nobody in the House Representative, where the main decision that affect the country is taking place. What kind of a government is that going to be?
It's going to be a disaster.
No, it's a question I am asking you. What kind of government would that be?
No, it will decamp to one. If, for example, if you win, it must Nigeria politics now. It will decamp to.
You think it's that easy to decamp?
Very
when
easy
you
now.
stand with a particular,
Is a Mimico did it now.
As a president of a presidential candidate of a particular political party, and then you win election, and after you win, and you think you can decamp immediately, it's not done that way. You get what I'm saying?
Yes.
You can't decamp like that. That is not how defection is done. So now the question: what kind of government is that going to be? Don't forget, Jonathan was there. Bukwara did not allow him to rest. He has to call Buhari by force and congratulate him.
No, everybody know that election of Jonathan. It was Obama was responsible for that election, because Obama is the cause of that election. Obama.
I don't want to bring external body into it.
Yes.
I don't just want to, because we determine what happened here. They may have influence, no doubt, but we determine what.
You know what? Maybe people to vote for this Buhari. Buhari said if he win, he's going to be paying I think about 10 million, 5 million Nigeria. People who don't have job, will be paid 20,000 every month. That man, hey,
it's a kind of lies.
Man lies so much.
Obi is lying now.
Yeah.
So now, me, I've analyzed these three political candidate article. I've analyzed them.
Yes.
Okay, I've analyzed. Peter Obi is no. That one is not even in the list. I've analyzed.
Kwankwaso is even more grand than Tinubu. Kwankwaso is even more grand.
Yes, those three political. Peter Obi knows he's not going anywhere now. Forget about those our Igbo brothers and sisters that is insulting people online. On election day, even on in his own state, in Anambra, Peter Obi will not win election.
Okay.
Go and write it down. In Anambra, where Peter Obi comes from, he will not win. You get what I'm saying? The truth is this. What I am foreseeing is this. You see, when Tinubu takes over, you see all this bandit and all this killing, it will stop. I can guarantee you that.
But
okay.
those bandits is not those bandits, according to one lieutenant colonel is in the army, and he's an Igbo man. He called me from Baga, what they call it in Borno State. He told me that he said he's not even afraid to die now. This is what he told me. It's in the Nigerian army. He told me in Borno State there, but that side, they said they will bring in some Boko Haram, some youths, like 1,000 of them. They will train them. After finishing training them, you will not see them again. They will disappear.
In the army?
In the army. Oga, this is an Igbo man. He said his specialist is making of bomb, how to defuse bomb, how to make bomb. That is that is a specialist. He said, he told me many things. Oh, he said the former chief of staff to President Buhari, Abakari, Oga, I don't want to be revealed. Oga, he said these people that you are seeing that they are dying in Borno State, say they will come and bring some Nigerian army, mainly from the south. They will send them to front line, and they will arm those Boko Haram very well to finish them.
Now, I want you to take this to.
Yeah?
I want you to take the last word or the last statement I want to make before we drop the call. Very, very serious. Nigeria should pray that Peter Obi should not win.
Okay.
Because if he wins, Nigerians, they will run out of this country.
Okay.
Yes, because of what I saw coming. That is my submission. Thank you so much. Please make sure you send the video to me.
Immediately now, I send it to you now. Immediately.
Right.
Write me hello. So I don't know if people are watching me from Nigeria, but the video they did to me about 3 days ago. Now they try to block me out. They reported those type of lying against me. Block everything. Well, at the end of the day, I'm still coming out. These people, they are very dangerous. They write, I am inciting ethnic this, and they will write rubbish and write rubbish. So Facebook have to do your what do you call it, your channel. They have to do it in a way that when you are online, people will not be getting the alert. People will not know that. But that is not the issue. But people will still see it.
Don't worry. All right, thank you so much,
Thank
brother.
you. You are welcome.
Thank you. You are in Germany?
Yes, I live in Germany. Yeah, I will send it now.
All right.
Thank you. So, my brothers, now see what thing they happen. Mokuna they share this video, even though 300 people share them. Now so we still there. Now so we still there. Mokuna they share them because our Biafran brothers, we need to wake up. Somebody not just constantly deceive us. All of us will just believe, say, our God, not true, they talk, not true, you are a true sayer. It's too much now. It's too much. This lie. It's too much.
I helped to make one of them the governor of Anambra State. What did he use to pay us? What? The first thing he did, he kicked off Chopper Sokore with his.
Come back to Zoo River once again to ask the whole world to please help us prevail upon Jonathan to compel them to release the results of the autopsy. We want to see the Senate results, and that will also form part of our tweet tomorrow. Peter Obi is a murderer. Peter Obi killed these people. He killed them in cold blood. Peter Obi is the only governor to have ordered the mass execution of his own people, and also ordered for their bodies to be buried in a mass grave. We can never ever forget these people. A Zoo River must be revived. We need the whole autopsy, not part of it. And Peter Obi must be held to account. Peter Obi, in case you know him, is a mass murderer. He's a killer. A Zoo River is testimony. Come back to Zoo River once again to ask the whole world to please help us prevail upon Jonathan to compel them to release the results of the autopsy. We want to see the Senate results, and that will also form part of our tweet tomorrow. Peter Obi is a murderer. Peter Obi killed these people. He killed them in cold blood. Peter Obi is the only governor to have ordered the mass execution of his own people, and also ordered for their bodies to be buried in a mass grave. We can never ever forget these people. A Zoo River must be revived. We need the whole autopsy, not part of it. And Peter Obi must be held to account.
Please, if you are watching, you can call in your view. I am here today because I am a truth sayer. Because I will say truth. This is what Nnandi Kanu have said before. Raf Wanzuruke said it. Please share this video. Share it and let people see it. Because look at what this guy was saying, that if they give him time, he's still going to kill more Igbos. Look at
it. Obi, in case you know him, is a mass murderer. He's a killer. A Zoo River is testimony.
The chief chairperson and I helped to make one of them the governor of Anambra State. What did he use to pay us? What? The first thing he did, he kicked off Sokore with his group. Number 2, he killed Masop members, those who work for him. Killed many of them, thousands of them, and dumped them in the Zoo River.
But I will not discuss with criminals. If you kill or kidnap or maim people, we will deal with you decisively. And I told it in ANAMBRA, the governor. I dialogue with those who needs to be dialogued, and I dealt with those who needs to be dealt with. Go and check it in ANAMBRA State.
Okay, you look at him. Please, if you want to call in, that is the number to call in. The number is there. Call in. If I am lying against Peter Obi, come and prove me wrong. Somebody who killed thousands of Igbo people, and people have turned me to anti-Igbo because I have come out to open their ears, say, Oga, you kill many people. People like you supposed to they war crime like Chasilo. Chasilo not use gun to shoot somebody one day, but because of his involvement in this, he said they were buried in a mass grave. You where they talk Obi Cheso. If Obi carry all 2 of his children, put them for London. If they kill Obi 2 children for that mass grave, Obi will they happy. That let us be truth with ourselves. You have turned me to anti Obi. But people, the other my brother that is tell me say if I enter Nigeria, they will stone me. Obi will keep people, they not stone her. Look.
To Zoo River once again to ask the whole world to please help us prevail upon Jonathan to compel them to release the results of the autopsy. We want to see the Senate results, and that will also form part of our tweets tomorrow. Peter Obi is a murderer. Peter Obi killed these people. He killed them in cold blood. Peter Obi is the only governor to have ordered the mass execution of his own people, and also ordered for their bodies to be buried in a mass grave. We can never ever forget these people. A Zoo River must be revived. We need the whole autopsy, not part of it. And Peter Obi must be held to account. Peter Obi, in case you know, he is a mass murderer, he's a killer. A Zoo River is testimony.
The chief chairperson and I helped to make one of them the governor of Anambra State. What did he use to pay us? One, the first thing he did, he kicked off Sokore with his group. Number 2, he killed Masop members, those who work for him. Killed many of them, thousands of them, and dumped them in the Zoo River.
But I will not discuss with criminals.
Okay.
If you kill or kidnap or maim people, we will deal with you decisively. And I told it in ANAMBRA, the governor.
Okay.
I dialogue with those who needs to be dialogued, and I dealt with those who needs to be dealt with.
Okay.
Go and check it in ANAMBRA State.
I want to see what he talk for them now. Shame, not let now call in now because shame don't catch you now. Shame. Come here and defend it. Nnandi Kanu, okay, you see now. Nnandi Kanu know I am fighting for the truth. He knows me very well. You now, look at what you are doing now. People just come from somewhere, they collect money from our hand. Now you say, now they happy. But those our Biafran brothers who were massacred, people like me will not be happy. Shame not let anybody call in now to talk. Say, I know Obi very well. He didn't kill anybody. He's a good man. He didn't commit. Do you know what he committed? Peter Obi supposed to, like people like Peter Obi and President Buhari. This Buhari is supposed to go for war crime tribunal for Hague, because people will not die for this Buhari neck, not be small. If bandit they kill, you know the top puts, you go quiet. If they ask her for where are your bandits, they kill people, you go dodge the question. You go say headers clash. Say farmer header clash. Now you go call them. When in your kinsmen they kill people, they kill people anyhow. Hello? Hello. I'm hearing you. Yes. Fine. Yes, I'm hearing you. Speak louder. Put the phone for ear so that maybe we hear you. You're supposed to put the phone for your ear now so that we'll hear you. Remove one for earpiece. Put the phone on your ear. Put the phone on your ear. Remove the earpiece so that we can hear you. So if you call in, you will put the phone for your ear. Put on for your ear. No, they watch me. So that is what we are saying. We are not supporting evil. I cannot on this my program and be supporting Buhari. I will never do that because I know the way I was watching Buhari in America. We visit Donald Trump. When Donald Trump, they ask him, kinsmen that are killing people. You see, na farmer header clash, na it be. Whereas this your own kinsmen are killing people from another land. Hello? I don't know if your network is good or it's not going through. Hello? Okay, your internet is not good. Hello? Hello, good evening. Yes, I'm hearing you. Go on. Okay, your network is very. Please, if you want to call in, make sure you have a good network. If you want to call in, make sure your internet is good. Okay, so let's continue. If you know that I am very bad man to be that what I am saying that is very bad, please call in. The number to call in, look under the screen, is there. +4917 4966 1566. These things, I'm not the one who said it. Nnandi Kanu said it, that Peter Obi killed many Igbos. And once Zureke said it, there's people say it's a liar. But Nnandi Kanu have said it now, that he killed many Igbo people and dumped them in the river. And people are still sending money to kill you. And he even said it that people who work for him, he betrayed all of them. He dumped them, and not only dumping them, leaving them, that is no problem, but he killed many Igbos. Oh God, if you know your network is not good, don't call.
To Zoo River once again to ask the whole world to please help us prevail upon Jonathan to compel them to release the results of the autopsy. We want to see the Senate results, and that will also form part of our tweets tomorrow. Peter Obi is a murderer. Peter Obi killed these people. He killed them in cold blood. Peter Obi is the only governor to have ordered the mass execution of his own people, and also ordered for their bodies to be buried in a mass grave. We can never ever forget these people. A Zoo River must be revived. We need the whole autopsy, not part of it. And Peter Obi must be held to account. Peter Obi, in case you know, he is a mass murderer, he's a killer. A Zoo River is testimony.
Because the chief chairperson and I helped to make one of them the governor of Anambra State. What did he use to pay us?
Hello? Hello?
Hello?
Hello, good evening, sir.
Yeah, good evening.
Yes, sir. Go on, sir. Hello?
Yeah, are you hearing me?
Go on.
Okay. I listen to your program every time.
Okay.
And I just want to ask you a question.
Okay, sir. Ask. Hello?
Okay, it's clear now. You can hear me?
Yes, I hear you now. Go on.
Okay. Good evening.
Good evening, sir.
All right. Let me contribute. You see, about T2B.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. So,
What is going on with all those phones now? Hello?
hello.
Good evening, sir.
Yeah, good day.
Yes, sir.
Am I talking to Mr. Murphy?
I'm your brother. I don't hear. I say, if you will give me and when I bury me for a bar, so that if I come back again, I will come with a market.
Nobody is fighting.
Okay.
You know, sometimes people will say, obedient people are fighting, but nobody is fighting you. Okay. You understand? Our incoming president have told us that there's no need to fight anybody. Okay. If anybody wants to know, let the person go and verify. Okay. The records are there.
Oh, thank you.
Unless if you don't want to tell it.
Thank you. God bless you.
If you don't want to tell yourself the truth.
Thank you, sir.
So
thank you, sir.
I won't call you and start, insulting you. But sometimes you choose to insult people.
Me? No.
Somebody will call you.
I will not.
Excuse me, let me finish.
Okay, sir.
Somebody will call you. You understand? You
Yes,
won't
sir.
feel comfortable because maybe the person is supporting P2P.
No.
This is democracy.
God bless you.
Let us just understand it. It's a democracy.
Okay.
You are supporting Article. Support your Article in peace. So another person might be supporting Tinubu. Let him support Tinubu in peace. If I'm supporting P2P, I have the right to support him in peace.
Okay.
You understand?
Yes, sir.
But I understand one thing in this life that, this is, when somebody is telling you, this person is not a threat, and still, the person is constantly mentioning, talking about the person.
Okay.
You don't need any prophet to tell you that this person is actually a threat.
Can I ask you a question, sir?
Let me land because I have a point. I don't need to start, telling you I will just give you the date. You go there. I will check.
Okay.
I find out because I don't need to waste your much time because I want other people to call. But when you talk about the Izu River massacre,
yes, sir,
on the January 2013, I will just tell you, I will just advise you to go. You have your phone. You can go to Daily Sun.
This Izu River is located where? Are you from Anambra State?
I'm from Anambra State now.
Where is Izu River? Which local government?
In local government. You don't know.
Okay, not. I know. I just want to know if you are on ground. Yes.
Let me tell you, brother.
Yes, sir.
Sometimes the reason why when you ask people where are you calling from, it sounds like you are trying to divide the bring tribalism. That's why people.
No, I want to know. Sir, let me see talk there. I want to know. Nigeria is diversified by the way of our ancestors. That was planned. You see, I ask you, where are you calling from? If you are calling from Yoruba, I know because I live in Nigeria.
What I'm saying.
Yes.
Let me finish with what I'm saying.
Yes, sir.
Somebody must not come from Anambra to know what is happening in Anambra.
I know that one.
You are living in Germany, right?
Yes.
And if you can tell yourself the truth,
and that is
if there's anything you want to know, you can just go there.
I want to verify from you now, sir. You have already told me that the Izu River is in Anambra State, in Oka, not local government. You have already said this.
No, the town called Amansi.
Amansi.
Is in the town called Amansi.
Can I ask you a question? Can I ask you a question?
Yep.
Do you mean Nnandi Kanu is a liar?
Can I tell you something?
I just asked you a question. Is Nnandi Kanu is a liar for saying it?
Yes or no? No,
okay, listen. Just hold on 1 second. 1 second. You will answer this now. Just hold on 1 second.
The first thing he did,
just hold
he kicked off Chopas Okore with his group.
Just hold on, sir.
Number 2, he killed my sub members, those who work for him.
Yes. Come back to Izu River once again to ask the whole world to please help us prevail upon Jonathan to compel them to release the results of the autopsy. We want to see the Senate results, and that will also form part of our tweets tomorrow. Peter Obi is a murderer. Peter Obi killed these people. He killed them in cold blood. Peter Obi is the only governor to have ordered the mass execution of his own people and also ordered for their bodies to be buried in a mass grave. We can never ever forget these people. A Zoo River must be revived. We need the whole autopsy, not part of it. And Peter Obi must be held to account. Peter Obi, in case you know, he's a mass murderer, he's a killer.
You see what Nnandi Kanu said? He's a truth sayer. I love him so much. Yes.
I've been listening to this voice notes. You know, let me. Can I make my point now?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Because sometimes.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Go on, sir. Yes, sir.
About you. If
yes,
somebody is against P2B,
no, answer what Nnandi Kanu have just said, sir. No, okay, go straight to the point.
I will give you the record, and you can go there and check.
Okay, sir.
I want you, as you just play the voice notes, I want you to go and check. You have your phone. Go and check the Sun's newspaper. Date 16th June 2022. Just go there.
It's not 16th January or 16th June.
16th June. 16th June 2022.
Not January.
When this issue, I said 16th June. No, listen.
Okay, sir. Go on.
I said just go there. Type the Sun's newspaper.
Izun River Massacre.
16th June.
Yes.
Yeah, 16th June. I'm not saying that the massacre happened on 16th June. No, it happened 2013.
Okay.
But I just want you to go and read the newspaper. You go and read one Mr. Uchenna Madu. I don't know if you are aware of.
Okay.
Do you know who is called Uchenna Madu?
Go on, sir.
Do you know who is Uchenna Madu?
Go on, we are hearing you.
No, I asked you the question.
No, I don't know him, sir.
Do you know Uchenna Madu?
No, sir, no,
Uchenna Madu is the leader of Masop. Wazirike was once a leader of Masop, but he's no longer.
Okay.
Then Uchenna Madu was his vice, but they removed him, and Uchenna Madu took over. I want you to go there and read what Uchenna Madu said. I don't want to say it by myself. And if you care, if you check it, and I know that many people are listening, let them go and read it by themselves. It's not about people coming up to say, you like to bring propaganda against P2P, but it's okay. That is politics. I'm not against you. You can do whatever you want to do, to discredit P2P. That is right. You are free to do so. But at the same time, people that know the truth, they are free to support him.
Okay, I want to ask you a question. Sir. I love the way you are defending Obi. That is democracy. We are not fighting. There was a massacre in Ozu River. There was not you fighting. I'm not saying you fighting. Was there anything like massacre in Ozu River?
Yes.
Igbo people were killed.
Of course, I was in ANAMBRA then.
Okay, in the name of God, and Chukwuka Abiyama. I'm not talking Obi. I am not judge. Okay, hold on, sir. Hold on. Son, now God will bless you for you to have accepted that there was a genocide carried out in Ozu River. I am not saying Peter Obi carried out this genocide. No, let me talk now. Okay, let me talk. I asked a question. Let us behave like I'm your brother. We went to primary school. Was there anything like genocide carried out in Ozu River, or there was mass killing in Ozu River? You said yes. Second question, sir.
I said yes.
Yes, God will bless you for that one. Second question. Those people that were killed, were they Igbo people, or they were Yoruba, or they were Fulani? Which tribe? Who are those people that were killed? Are they Anambra, indigenous people of Anambra? Or they were... I just asked.
Can I answer you?
No, I just want to know now.
Can I answer you?
Okay, if you don't jump that side, if you don't want to answer it, just jump it.
I said, can I answer you? Say,
okay, answer it. Okay, answer it, sir.
I said, he listened to what Nnandi said. He said they want the autopsy.
Yes.
And to know the people and what led to their massacre. and he was asking Jonathan to release the autopsy. You understand?
Yes.
And they accused P2B.
Yes.
That is the truth is that P2B is not the one, and he didn't ask any police officer or whatever to kill anybody. It's on the record. That's why I said.
Can I also reply to your? Can I also reply to you, sir?
Yeah.
In Liberia, Charles Taylor was the president of Liberia when there was a killings were happening. But President Charles Taylor never carried gun one day. I just want to say something, sir. Charles Taylor never Oga, hold on, sir. Let me Oga, don't use question to ask question. Oga, I'm just making a reference. That is the problem we are facing with those OB supporters. When you are making your points, you tell me to wait. But when I'm not making my own, you block my own. Let me talk my own, Oga. You see now, I'm talking about making a reference now.
Talk. You are free.
President Charles Taylor was president of Liberia. When he was the president, all those massacres happened under his time. But he was not the one who carried out those massacres. But today he's in jail in war crime. So now you said Peter Obi was not the one who carried out those massacres. But Jonathan was the president, and according to Nnandi Kanu, Jonathan was not happy with the killings, with the genocide. Jonathan, President, God, let me speak now. You speak your own. I will wait for you to speak. Jonathan set up a panel of inquiry to investigate this mass killing of our Igbo brothers. And till tomorrow, they cover up the reports. They don't let anybody hear. Look at Nnandi. Look at what Nnandi Kanu said. Look at Nnandi.
Help to make one of them the governor of ANAMBRA.
Okay.
Can I ask you a question?
Oh yeah, ask him.
Okay. Who covered
Is Jonathan a Fulani man? It's not Obi that cover it up.
Obi was just a governor
Okay.
of Anambra State.
Is Jonathan a Fulani man?
Excuse me.
Okay.
Not a president, not a vice president, not IG of police, not chief of staff. You understand? And we know how Nigeria has been run up to today.
Was Jonathan a Fulani man? Was Jonathan a Fulani man?
No.
Who gave the order? Who gave the order for? Look at what Obi said. Look at what Obi said. Oga, look at what Obi said. Look at what Obi said. Look at
what did he use to pay us? He killed my sub members, those who killed them and done them in his zoo river.
Look at what Obi said, Obi.
I will not discuss with criminals.
Listen
If
to
you
Obi,
kill or kidnap or maim
listen
people,
to Obi.
we will deal with you. Decide. I will not discuss with criminals. If you kill or kidnap or maim people, we will deal with you decisively. And I've done it in Anambra, the governor. I dialogue with those who needs to be dialogued, and I dealt with those who needs to be dealt with.
Okay.
Go and check it in Anambra State.
He said, me, you go check out for Anambra State.
Yeah, it's true.
You see what he said?
Can I respond?
Okay.
Can I respond?
Respond.
Yes. When P2B came in as Anambra State governor,
Yes.
you know what we are facing then? Kidnapping and everything. He made a law then.
But you are denying for Obi. Obi didn't carry out the execution. But Obi said he's the one who did it now. Don't you see what he was saying just now?
That's not what he said. You know, you people, can I answer? Can I respond, please?
Okay, respond.
Okay, just give me 1 minute. Let me respond.
Okay.
There's one thing that I noticed. I'm not against anybody.
Okay.
You understand? If Atiku become a president of Nigeria,
Remove Atiku out from this. Just let us discuss Obi. If you have anything about Atiku, say it. Say it.
I'm saying something now.
Say it.
Allow me.
Okay,
Whenever some Obi supporter called you, you never feel comfortable.
I'm very happy.
Them, But whenever somebody, anybody that is against Obi call, you will be laughing. Since you will be laughing.
Oh yeah, you defend Obi now. Oga, I'm happy now you are here defending Obi. Defend it now.
Let me put my brother. understand is that you people are good in twisting stories. You article supporters, you whatever P2B said, you will start twisting it. You understand?
Okay.
Then on the side of Tinubu, I'm not against him, and I can never be against him.
Okay.
In the side of Tinubu, you people are good in, Tinubu supporters are good in trying to bring tribal and whatever. You understand?
Okay.
To divide Nigeria.
Okay.
And it's not good.
It's not good. It's very bad.
This
yes.
is Nigeria.
Okay.
When you say that you don't want Edo State to be in no position.
Yes.
Remember that Edo State have never been in no position. But what is happening today in Edo?
Edo State is a position. No.
Let me finish.
Yes.
Let me finish, brother. Please excuse me. Northerners have been in power since for 7 years now. They are in charge of everything. But what is happening not? What I'm trying to say is that whether you support Atiku, Tinubu, Obi, Wapanso, if we know the right thing, let us do it.
Okay.
If we don't do it, all of us will suffer.
I mean, that is true.
I remember 2014.
Yes.
2014. Some people are saying, what is that? General Buhari will do everything. We make this. Some people were against Buhari because they said Buhari is old and whatever. Some people said no. Today, the people that are suffering the most are Northerners. You know that. When you come to Edo have never been in opposition up to today. Remember, the first national chairman of APC, John Oyegun, right? Right?
Yes.
Edo man. Is that true?
Yes, Edoma, yes.
Can you hear me?
Yes, I'm hearing you, sir.
Okay. After him, Oshimore, Edo man.
Yes.
We say that Edo State is in no position. No. National chairman of APC, the ruling party. But what is happening?
Okay, you don't know. Let me.
They didn't bring any change. Let me finish, brother.
Okay.
They didn't bring any change because when the head is running, every part of the body will be affected. That is what is happening in Nigeria today. Whether you are in opposition, whether you are in a government, whether you are president, if you go to Katsina State today, I think they have more than
okay, I am asking you a question before you are jumping to Nigeria situation. Where you are going is different. I am asking you now. This Izu River, is it all those things? That's the way we are discussing Izu River. You have jumped away from the line. Okay, who is going to be? Are you saying we should go and hold Jonathan responsible for the massacre of those Igbo in Izu River?
Have you verified? Have you? What I gave you now, the Sun's newspaper. 22nd of June 2022.
Okay, we are asking you a question now. You said we should not hold Peter Obi for the genocides. So do you want us to go and hold the former President Jonathan responsible for this massacre?
I answer you now. Okay, let me answer you. P2B is not the IG of police, and he wasn't the IG of police.
Who gave the order for this Igbo people to be killed? I asking you. Okay, who gave the order? Who gave the order?
Since P2B left government, he's still in no position.
I'm not asking you. That's the problem, okay? I am asking you now. If you say you are from Anambra State,
yes.
Who gave that order that they should massacre innocent Igbo people? That is what I am asking you now. Who gave that order? Because they will kill many of them.
I don't know who gave the order.
That is, we want to know. I want to know. I want to go and verify. That is.
I can't tell because I don't know. But the Uchenna Madu, who is the chairman, leader of Masop, have said that.
You are very funny. Hello. Hello.
Yes,
good evening. That guy is very funny. We are asking now. Nnandi Kanu have told us the truth that the people died.
The guy won't almost lie for your neck.
Eh?
I said the guy won't almost lie for your neck.
He want Ben and go on the other side. That really ask now. Then Jonathan and give that order so that more go hold Jonathan. More go hold him. More go hold Jonathan. No, make explain why he kill all those Igbo people. They say there were more than 3,000 when they killed. They just pack all of them. execute them and bury them inside river.
So we hear now.
My brother.
But you see, sir, it's
Yes.
quite unfortunate the kind of politics we play in Nigeria.
Okay.
Hmm? Why is
Okay.
it that when people are coming to, are you listening?
Yes, I'm listening.
When people are
100%.
coming to limelight,
Yeah.
that's when we begin to attack them.
Okay.
But anyway, I'm just saying this because these people, I don't know why they are shouting. The truth is, Obi is not even in the race now. I don't talk and severally now.
Okay.
He's not in the race. But he may be preparing for future elections. Then when he loses, he should not leave Labour Party.
That you are
Maybe
God
by
will
the time
bless you. God will bless you for that.
You should not leave Labour Party now. Even his running mate cannot win his local government in Kaduna. You know these people that are not shouting. It's just that recently he just got interested in politics. They have not been following all this while.
Okay.
If you get a big number, call him, make them ask him. He knows say he no go win. He knows now.
He go win for Facebook. He go win for TikTok. He go win for Facebook. They go
See, my brother,
Yes.
people will be say like Atiku Tinubu. This thing they don't they plan for him 5 years, 10 years ago.
Yes.
So he just woke up a few months ago and he just
2 weeks.
on
A week.
He too they talk too much. The more he talks, the more he commits error, the more he lies.
They did not do anything for Anambra State. He no do single. He no build nothing. Just the lies. I mean, they go verify. And you.
Soludo talk am. Make him followers. Make they go check. Make them go Google check. Between Jonathan and Buhari, there was an article Soludo wrote then. He said under Obi that that poverty, inflation, from 20%, from 20% grew to 68%.
Okay.
That's 2015. No, I go send the link to you. Then he talk and say today, say Obi no get any project where go identify his name for Anambra today, except that it was just patching road.
Yes, it was patching road. He stole all the money.
So that me, I know say Tinubu no be saint, Atiku no be saint, but make they come they talk say I will be na saint to, will be na Jesus boy, na lie. All of them that they be the same politician, they be the same now.
Me know say if Tinubu win, Tinubu will give a big position. He will make him a minister of trade and industry.
Atiku say we they give up. Atiku no. Then he get one time when they talk say only one wristwatch they get.
Yes.
You don't hear that one too.
It's not 2 shoe again. Now that shoe, then imagine me for inside.
Carrying picture plenty. All the different shoe we don't wear. He get one people say when they talk say you know get any house. Say the only house when you get na for Anambra.
Yes.
There are video online where they say you get house safe outside Nigeria.
The guy na bastard
So
billionaire.
Billionaire. People just they popo them. You know, be saying to make you know they claim saint. All of them. Saint no day.
I would have forget me here if I see some of others our IPO. What do they call this? Others obedience. If they see me, they go laugh. Quack. This now bill. I'll come carry this down. Go relax for cafe. Buy coffee, give them. Sometimes they will buy for me. I go they educate them. So most of them, they brainwash it too much. That's the man. They don't brainwash them too much. Somebody even threatened me say if I come Nigeria, they will kill me because of Peter Obi. Thank you very much. Hello. Good evening, sir. Fine, sir.
Yeah, I've been watching your discussions on Tinubu and Obi.
Okay.
And the other caller just said Obi can never go anywhere. Well, I don't have anything to say to him, but I believe he has just one vote. Just like some of us also has one vote. The question that you ask.
Yes.
On the question that you are asking, I have this to say.
Okay.
Number one is this. Almost every journalist in Nigeria, in the past, it used to be said journalism is a bake of half-truth.
Okay.
Of recent, it has become bake of no truth. First, I want to say about the people that were killed. Nobody knows the number. That's number one. Then number two, you said who ordered? The other caller was telling you that it's not the Inspector General of Police. You asked me who I ordered.
Okay.
Now I will give you an answer to that.
Okay.
First and foremost, the people that were killed, where were they killed? That's number one. I don't want you to answer, but I want to use that to conclude something. Okay. If, for instance, like Oshodi, I was in Lagos before. I know the time Oshodi was hot. In short, you can be going, maybe traveler, you are coming in. Somebody will just tell you that once on your back, this and that, before you know, they have taken your phones and every other thing. So when the state governor then gave that the people should live there, it wasn't the state governor that came to chase them away. It is the work of the police.
Okay.
But if the police overstep their boundaries, maybe by killing the people when they are not supposed to kill, that is why we have judiciary in Nigeria.
Okay.
So the question I ask, I know Nnandi Kanu said it, but even Nnandi Kanu said the arrest of Nnandi Kanu so much. First thing I'm telling you is that you can actually tell the numbers. I'm not saying it's 1,000, I'm not saying it's 100. Then secondly, if for example, is it a market they went to kill or Onitsha markets? That's another question I want you to answer. Because like even where you are, there's no time in Nigeria that there are no set of bad boys where they say Igbo, where they say things, we all know these places. When they are overdoing, the state governor have the power to curtail their activity. And when he wants to do that, the state governor is not coming there. Once he tells them, you people should minimize criminal activity, it's just for him to inform the police. The police has a way of carrying out.
Okay, let me add to it. Let us do it 50-50. Let us do it 50-50. Those people that were killed, for example, they opened fire on them in the streets. That could have been maybe these people resisted arrests. My friend, one of my friends who live in Brazil, I have another of my specific friend. They have been calling me to thank me for what I've just brought at my social media to tell the world. They are victims. Do you know what they told me? They said they are Musop, just like IPOB, Biafra IPOB member. These are IPOB. They say when the election was coming, they say Peter Obi, it was Odumegwu Ojukwu, may blessed memory, is the one who seek the support of Musop, which is Wazurike boys. And Igbo people, this is no other tribe. They all then came out. They work to make sure Obi be president, governor. At the end of the day, instead of Obi to integrate them into the society by giving them job, Obi did nothing. The next thing that happened, according to that my friend though, he said Obi ordered security to arrest all of them. They were arresting them from house to house, busting their house with guns. Both the one they seen on the street, both the one they seen in the house, they were going after them. They didn't kill them that very day. They put them in a detention facility. Then, in the night of it, there is one that survived. That one have a gun injury. If you want me to bring that one to this live video to come and speak, he will speak. Or you want me to give you a phone number to go and meet him in Nigeria and verify from him. It's a living witness. That one told me that in the night, after they have stayed many days in, some of them didn't eat, they were suffering. He said after they have stayed many days in detention, they brought all of them. They said they want to free them in the night. They don't want to free them in the day. They don't look like they have left them. They said when they took them to Izu River, that near that area, that open place, they open. There is. He said they open fire on them. They kill many of them. They say him pretend like somebody who have died. He was able to escape that killing. So what we are saying now, because of the killing, our president Jonathan was when Jonathan had the rate of the killing, the money, look at some of them who try to run, different dead bodies. Everywhere, just like fish, they poison river. You see, that victim, direct victim, is still living in Anambra State today. He said that was what happened. No. Jonathan said, no. Jonathan set up panel of inquiry. They say Obi went to go and beg Jonathan not to allow that panel to work. Just hold on. Hello? Hold on, sir. Hold on. No, don't wait. You continue. Hello?
Hello, good day.
Good day. Go on. I'm hearing you.
This is Fresh from Switzerland.
Can you call me with a WhatsApp so that we can hear you from WhatsApp?
Okay, let me check.
Okay. Okay, continue. I'm hearing you, sir.
So, like as I was saying just now, you see, I told you something before I started. I said journalism in the past used to be a bake of half truths. Now, it's more or less a bake of no truths.
Okay.
I tell you this in the sense that I'm coming. I understand what you explain. I live in Nigeria. You live abroad. During this time, this has happened. I'm aware. I'm not a baby. But the fact is that you said they set up panel of inquiry. The panel indict to be. No panel has indicted him that he was.
I didn't say the panel. I didn't say the panel indicted him. I said he lobbied, going to go and beg. The result never came out. It ended like that.
So now, if the result never came out, that is why we are talking about executive, legislature, judiciary. When I started,
who give an order? They said the policemen that the OCSAS. The OCSAS said that time that it was Obi who gave them order to carry out this execution. That look, forget about what we are saying. Look at what Obi. Look at
back
what
to
Obi
Zoo
said.
River once again to
Look at
ask
what
the
Obi
whole
said with
world
his mouth.
to please help us prevail upon Jonathan to compel them to release the results of the autopsy.
What Obi said.
We want to see the Senate results, and that will also form part of our things tomorrow.
Look at
of
Obi.
them and turn them in his zoo.
But I will not discuss
Look Obi.
it. But I will not discuss with criminals. If you kill or kidnap or maim people, we will deal with you decisively. And I've done it in ANAMBRA as the governor. I dialogue with those who needs to be dialogued, and I dealt with those who needs to be dealt with. Go and check it in ANAMBRA State.
Okay, you see? He said he have done it in Anambra. He dealt with them.
what he said he can dialogue with criminals. He has to dialogue with who he has to
Must you
dialogue
kill
with.
criminal? Where is it written in Nigerian law that if you catch a criminal, you kill him?
Then secondly, he is not the one killing. If the criminals, there are procedures. If he report, I use Lagos State as an example just now. Let me tell you the truth. All of us, including you and I, there is a. We are always bringing.
So if you people are just like the same Buhari, the way Buhari is defending the Oga, we are blaming Buhari for what? See, people like you now, if you are Buhari, you see this is the same thing Buhari did. His Fulani bandits are killing people, and Buhari is defending them. Yes.
Which is the bitter truth.
Okay, sorry, this 1 second. So you look, Buhari is Fulani tribe, the bandits among them. They are raping women, kidnapping people, killing people, collecting ransom. When Buhari went to Donald Trump, when Donald Trump was president, Buhari didn't call them terrorists. He called them farmer-header clash. He defended them. The same way now you are still defending Buhari, defending Obi. Okay, this is a problem we are facing in Nigeria because let's be honest with ourselves. Yes.
Listen to this. So I'm not defending Obi. I'm telling you first and foremost, the information you are using is not correct.
Okay.
I must tell you, I'm an activist. I'm not from ANAMBRA State. I'm not an Igbo. If you must know, I'm not an Igbo man.
So once Rike is wrong, imagine Kanu is wrong. Those Igbo people who were killed, they are wrong.
I'm coming. Then
okay.
Secondly, that's number one. I'm not trying to defend it, but most of the informations we are having, they are not correct. Everybody manipulates.
Hello? Good evening, sir. Sir?
Yeah, I'm the one coming back.
Okay, sir.
Fresh from Switzerland.
Okay, good evening, sir.
Good day, brother. Well done. I want to contribute to what your discussion is.
Okay.
About the P2B and the situation that what happened before.
Yes.
Yeah. To me, the situation of we find ourselves in the country is that when it seems like it's a tradition, when you have someone you are supporting, then the people tend to touch the truth about the person.
Okay.
For me personally, the best person that I wrote something on the comment section. I said, I wonder how someone can support from the Southeast can support Atiku.
Okay.
But I'm not supporting Atiku. I support Peter Obi if I am to vote.
Okay.
But what you are bringing now is a bit like tarnishing the image of Peter Obi. Although what you are saying is not a lie.
Okay,
What
sir.
Nnamdi Kanu said, he called him Peter Obi, and he said what he said. And I believe in Nnamdi Kanu that whatever he said is almost, I cannot say 100% truth. I can say almost the truth.
Okay.
So what I mean is that he is in charge. He was in charge when those murder was committed. He is supposed to be held accountable.
Okay.
Anybody trying to touch that is just trying to lie because you are supporting Peter. Me, I'm supporting Peter Obi, but that is truth. What you are saying. It's just that the time you are bringing it seems that you are campaigning for another person, then you are using what he did, which is true. What he did against him. But the truth is that he was in charge. He wasn't the president. He was the governor. Anything that happened, if there is something like that kind of magnitude of a crime happened under his watch, he is to be held accountable.
Oh, God bless you, sir. So I want to see contribute. I want to add to that your own. Let me say my own 1 minute, sir. You see,
Okay.
our brother Jonathan was the president of Nigeria when this killing took place. The day I raised this motion, one of the victims, the survivor. If you want me to give his phone number, you call him direct. But don't bring his name out. He told me that he survived it with a gunshot, that they thought he was dead. The next day, he pretended like somebody was dead. I asked him what happened. He said he is a member of Mossop, just like you are an IPOB, just like what Hope Uzodinma did that day. He killed 13 people. Being as a member of IPOB doesn't mean you are a criminal. Not everybody is a criminal. We have criminal in church. Some pastors are criminals. Some Muslims are criminals. But for you to just gather people together like this, just massacre them, and he said you want to be president, Oga, no.
You played the voice note of Nnamdi Kanu where he said it.
Yes.
And what he said was very clear. He said that this guy, he called his name that he's a murderer.
Okay.
Which at this moment is a bit irritating to me. To me, it's irritating, but I will not deny that it's not true. And it's just that we don't have, let me say, we don't have 90 or 100%, 90% good people that can defend us.
Okay.
So if the best we have is up to 60 or 50%, we manage, but it's the best we have. I can say, standing and tell you that P2B could be much better for us from the Southeast than any other person. But he is not a saint.
Okay.
The fact that you raise this allegation against him, although you are using it to do something that I am not very much interested in, because as for me, my own understanding of Nigeria, all this election is just, it doesn't count. It is more like waste of time.
Okay.
But if I'm to say pick one person, I'm going for P2B because he, at least, if he's killing me, I will know that this guy is my brother. You understand? That is the truth. The truth
Oga, you know when Jonathan was there, I want to give you an example. Jonathan he took our money to the north. He was building a school for Almajiri. Even the road that lead to his own village, not I am. He want to, according to Asari Dokubo, he want to please others and displease please leave himself. You understand? Today now when they don't leave her, they never leave her. They don't leave her for junction. Where the president now, they don't give up.
I'm one of the people who don't want to hear Jonathan again. Let him just disappear. I'm that kind of a person. I just don't want to hear about him again. Because he led us to this point. If he would have done what he should have done, we would not be here.
If Jonathan could have handled that power at that time, say Jonathan, they say don't contest election, carry Benue man, hand over power to that man. If they do election, they ring the election, give Benue man. You should say Buhari will follow Benue man fights. He will hand over power to them. He was a greedy man. Greediness now they kill us from the south. Look at Tinubu today now. Tinubu is very greedy. He want to be president. A 90 years old man want to be president. 90 years.
When you give them the president, let me say, let's not go out of the point. What we are. Let me say, P2B now. P2B has some bad record. Although it's not good to bring it up now. I will tell you, I am from Anambra State.
Okay.
It's one of the best we have. You know, when you have the best, your best is manageable. Your best is manageable. It's not an extent to let anybody obedient to obedient. He can go there and become a visionary. You understand?
Listen, wait, again, what I want to tell you, you know, some people like us, we go secondary school before we come out for Nigeria. We go secondary school, we finish secondary school, we even enter high school. So see, you know, like Dave Umahi, that man is working. That man is working in Ebonyi State. He's doing, Oga, my friend,
sorry for cutting you. I'm really very sorry for cutting you. But that working is like the more you look, the more you look, the less you see. You cannot be building infrastructure and there is no security. What does it mean?
Hold on, sir. If we see truth, will not talk, and God is watching us.
I didn't say
Dave Umahi did in Ebonyi State. These Peter Obi, they are shouting his name now. I don't see anything they fit show me what Peter Obi do. No, do nothing.
See, whatever you do you know that you can do 8 good things and do 2 bad things that clear all the 8 good things you did? For the fact that you are letting people come and kill us in our house, whatever you are doing is nonsense. The first thing is, what is first? Safety first. When you are safe, then we can build a fountain, I think, and decorate our street and have peace. When you don't have peace, we are decorating your house.
Okay, you are supporting Peter Obi because it's the only choice you have, Obi?
I'm supporting Peter Obi because I told you before that this election thing is more like they dangle some things on our face to confuse us. It's not going anywhere. Forget all these things. It's just waste of time. They are coming for us, and you are saying the election. The people that are coming for us don't have anything to do with it. Politics is for them. It's like secondary. You are at the secondary level of
let me tell you something. Let me tell you something from my mind. With the way things are going now, those Northerners, they are very smart. They go and bring a sick man. They are the one who allowed Tinubu to contest. So, are you trying to tell me that Buhari don't know that Chibike Ariti Amiemichi or Bonayaonu or what do you call it, David Mahi, or what do you call it, that guy Osibajo, are these people not better than Tinubu? But then instead of them to allow good person, they say, We don't live for 8 years. I'm gonna carry. Sick man where they sick, come and say I want the president, Oga.
See, there are some topics I don't like if I don't want to get into.
Okay.
Tinubu issue is not even in the book. People are just wasting their time talking
Who
about
will benefit from Tinubu presidency? Look, let us be honest with ourselves. If Tinubu is president, see what will happen. If Tinubu is president tomorrow, for example, he become president, the power vice president now not. This 8 years, or if the man, I pray may the man not die for seats. Do that 8 years. We want to. I know. I say I pray make he not die for seat. I not pray make he die there because people they die for seat. Abacha died there. He don't old. He sick. You understand? Okay, not be Tinubu kill them all. See,
okay, you the talk P2B under whose watch?
Now under the watch of Sanwo-Olu. Not be Tinubu be governor for Lagos State, not be Tinubu kill them all.
How you take no? How you take no? Say they no go, they connected.
No, Oga. Sanwo-Olu, when they set up panel of inquiry, the Nigerian army say na Sanwo-Olu, na he give them order. Now Tinubu na go Sanwo-Olu. Oga, na person na he give them order. They no fit go keep people like that. Na person give order, go and clear them from there. Somebody na he give order. Do you see Tinubu name was mentioned there? Let us be honest.
Not be honest, though. You have to use your sense. When you are using your sense and you don't have the information.
Sanwo-Olu have to be arrested and investigated for the killing of those innocent youths because he was the governor. When they bring the army there, when they were interviewing the army said it was the governor who gave them order to shoot, to bring them to death.
Who they collect money for that toll gate when they block?
Oga, listen, In a state, we have a state governor. If there is you follow the rule of law. They say you are prosecuting them. So don't just because say I have a business, you should come and hold me responsible. My business, I am paying tax to the state, so it's now the position of the state to provide security for me.
Connection. I'm not saying what you are saying is not right. It's not
Who gave an order for the army to be deployed?
It's connection. Don't you know what is connection? He's not the governor, but he has power to influence the governor to do something because his business is going down because of this nonsense. NSAS young boys.
Okay, according to what I am saying,
yes.
What happened in Lagos State? I was watching it when they were interrogating those military men. Okay, let us go by the law. We don't say something. We just be giving ourselves. What happened in Lagos State? The military said it was the governor that ordered them. So the governor was trying to deny that it is not him who ordered them. But they have already set up a inquiry. The inquiry goes, the governor is the governor and is a PDP, APC government. Just like what happened in Obi time. So if we are attributing the killings of those innocent people in Zut River to Obi, we will also be attributing the death of those innocent people to Sanwo-Olu. Sanwo-Olu is the chief security officer of the state. He's the one who gave the order. Don't be putting it on Tinubu. Tinubu is not governor. He's not governor for the state.
They don't defend him. Don't defend him because
we have to be truthful, Oga.
Governor don't make a decision alone. He has some influentials.
That is not left for him to come and bring who give him. If we vote for you as the president of Nigeria, just like person like what the name of this man, Buhari is supposed to go to life imprisonment because what his own Fulani bandits have caused to our people. Look at what is happening in Benue State. When people like Buhari supposed to live in prison forever and ever. Nobody should release him. I have to be truthful with you. I cannot come here to defend Buhari because what Buhari have done to our country. Look at the way The way the Fulani bandits are raping women, killing people, taking over people in Benue State, Buhari defending them.
Will you defend
Eh?
the group of Tinubu? Will you defend Tinubu?
Oga, if Tinubu is the governor of Lagos State,
on that massacre, no, I don't say
then
because he's alive.
Don't do something that is not lawful. Let us be honest.
I'm just asking a question. Will you defend the Tinubu on that case? Simple.
The way the case happened, it was not Tinubu. It's very clear that Tinubu was not involved.
Say that you defend him. Say that you defend him.
Because he was not involved.
It was not him. So
people were only angry with Tinubu because Tinubu have a business. People were you cannot use hatred for the people.
He has a business.
Having a business doesn't mean I'm the one who killed them.
He has something with that killing.
Oga, there was a panel of inquiry. Oga, let us behave like people who understand education. We have school. There was a panel of inquiry to look into what happened. Those people that were involved were invited. Tinubu was not involved, Oga. Don't say those things like, don't mention his name. Oga, you leave it. I think you went to school now. Oga, what you are saying is not in order, Oga. Tinubu was not the governor of the state. The governor of the state.
I'm talking about the connection.
Oga, which connection? There is nothing like connection there. Tinubu was never the governor.
The toll gate and massacre and the governor.
Oga, you watch what happened then. Don't be blaming Tinubu for this. Because you have hatred for the man. Don't see, we have to be very honest. I am not a Yoruba man. Am I a Yoruba man? When you see truth, we say it. Okay, you are saying something the man was not involved. The man was, to start with, the man was not the governor of the state. Why are you indicting him now?
You are saying that he was not involved.
Can you prove it that Tinubu was involved? Will you have proof? He was not involved in the massacre, in the killing. When Tinubu was a governor, Oga, let us start from the one. Oga, look at the track record of Tinubu. Tinubu was governor in Lagos State for 8 years. He have never given an order to kill people like that.
Somebody that I can talk about, defend or protect.
No, if you are hating him, it's your opinion. You are free to hate him, but something that somebody is not involved, you don't face him or him.
Supposed to come into this issue. What am I talking? See, I'm sure that you and the president of France might be mate, or you senior him, or he senior you. Go be mate.
Tinubu is not responsible for the killings. That is just the truth. He's not responsible for it. Hello? Hello? So, Oga, I know that I know when Tinubu was governor for 8 years, he didn't do anything like that, Oga. I know that man. Hello? Hello? Good evening, sir. I love truth too. Even the people they don't block my Facebook tire. My brother, if you see this will be supporter do me, You know, say before if I do video like this, I get small thing for inside, then I get some kind homeless people for village where they help.
Yeah.
Oga, if you see they write against my Facebook, I even on Facebook I even see the things they work, but they just scatter. But that will not mean anything. I will see the comments. Who want that make good die? Say something.
I don't know why people don't like truth. I don't know why people don't like truth. I don't know why.
Okay.
I don't know why.
Okay.
Okay. Like this recent video now, when you say you play Mazi Kanu in video, we they talk say Peter Obi is even in charge of the killing of that Isu River.
Yes.
Okay, then they doubt Kanu.
Yes.
I mean, another person video that you play.
And I people kill, not be your own people kill, na you kill. Let's organo vessel. Just hold on 1 second. So no.
To Zoo River once again to ask the whole come back to Zoo River once again to ask the whole world to please help us prevail upon Jonathan to compel them to release the results of the autopsy. We want to see the Senate result, and that will also form part of our tweets tomorrow. Peter Obi is a murderer. Peter Obi killed these people. He killed them in cold blood. Peter Obi is the only governor to have ordered the mass execution of his own people, and also ordered for their bodies to be buried in a mass grave. We can never ever forget these people. A Zoo River must be revived.
You see what the man he said make Jonathan release the black what do you call them, the autopsy reports.
Yeah, you know what you do? If anyone to just cut them short, anyone that ask you a question, play the audio for them. Play the audio for them. Our people they do the mumu.
I just attack Facebook now. I know.
Okay, the funniest part of it now even the ESN people they attack you now. Okay, now they're not even there after Mazi Kanu again. They're not even there after Brafa again. Now they just there after the Peter Obi now. Now they're there after. What of Brafa's flag they don't keep that one for one color.
All those people will die, this is not thousands and they kill you. No be, you know, see not the kind of the verse. That guy is a killer. They say I hate Peter Obi. Make Peter Obi come and defend those killings, whether they don't kill all those people. Who ordered them? Now they can't even hear now. No, talk and say he said let him comment the killings. Let him comment. Let they bring the reports. They don't cover and the federal government no. It's something like federal government. Those reports they for archives. They don't cover them there. They know now be. They know now be. Federal government no. They don't say if you do anyhow, we go release reports. This is not me. I just stay there with the government. If Obi just make noise, they'll go release the reports. If they release the report, Obi is finished. Now life imprisonment. Now they die please. Maybe not because of this report. Now they tell me come they deceive people. They want the president. They tell us, Obi, your people are fighting for Biafra. They want to destabilize our government. Wait, hold on 1 second. Hold on 1 second. Hold on 1 second. You see, these people now, they'll say, Obi, you see these your people, they want to spoil our music, our reggae. If we want to send you an errand now, go and destabilize them. You say you want to be president, even though you don't have leg, you don't have hands. If you don't do this, we are going to open your file, Pandora report, and Zoo River. He will say yes, he will deceive them. That is what he's doing. Continue, sir. Continue. Say what you want to say.
So the great.
Yes.
See, you are really a godsend. You know what in there? I don't know. That is, there are even some professors, the things when you know, they don't know.
Okay.
You know, you're just God. You are being blessed with wisdom.
Thank you.
I don't know why. You know, I don't really watch things like that. But sometimes if I close, I don't come see because once you do online, they only say the 5 you say you do online. I will
Okay.
come has. Sometimes things will take me. I'll wake up, rewind them again. Replay them again just to listen to your broadcast. That's my brother. I don't know how people think we copy. You don't try. And you the same things. You like the same man that see tomorrow. Then you be.
Okay.
You understand? Everything we always see, they always come to pass. You understand? I tell you now, one day where I did Nigeria, I did watch TV, I did watch you. My wife, they say, this will be that man where they cause over. I say, what did they worry? Come on, get out from here. Now you get this out. Now my parents, now you will tell me where I want to watch.
Okay.
Come on, get out from here. See, this one, that man where they cause over. Get out from here.
The Oban is never open now. I think everybody don't know the Oban is Yoruba man. Everybody never know. Everybody never know, yes or no. They never know that you're Yoruba man.
you know, say where they work.
Okay.
You know, I they only say things about you where they work.
Yes.
Understand? Because I work for 2 places for Sweden. So where they work, I only say things about you. So he gets some 2 winning guys. Then they say, no talk am. I say, forget it. Forget it. When I go through, I say, we are not there after that. I don't deal with you now. Those Igbo guys come they laugh. I say, those Igbo guys come say, true. They say, they truly talk and say, those about they use people, they do sacrifice. I say, no be like, they say that before, no be now. I say, forget it. You know, they try to defend now. I say, wait till they defend. You don't know anything. You know they defend.
Okay, if not before, why did they
talk about?
Why did they hide? Why did they hide inside the palace? Where they for the use until they do this? Why did they hide and let people see? If the Oba Abini say they know they use human being, they do sacrifice. Me will carry what they call a forensic. All those juju, me they go test all those iron with there. You know, see when Oba Abini use the man to take confessor that day now, with that white people come from Germany here. He said those juju, he said those all those iron, all those artifacts where they carry come out. He say my grandfather get them. You know, he say my grandfather get them. He say my grandfather blood day, Oga. That man a liar. Now we in our blood they do him massacre. They might even shame, they even catch that man. He said they use human being blood to serve all those bronze. They go mold bronze. They go use human being this Oga.
I just pray make Atiku win. Make you see the fight when you fight for him and make it back you up. First, make you go do your father burial. If you reach there.
Oga.
They need to dethrone.
But that one don't finish. Now me say, not be saying about joke. If I lie, I may God punish me. I will stand for center of Benin Road. I will do live video. All this one they make mad. Now, Oga, see boy, forget this one. See for waiting. I kill anybody. Waiting Majoka talk. Not be the same thing here Majoka talk. If Majoka not dey live for Oromi, you don't go kill him.
Tony Kabaka where he sort of Baseki, no name where local. You know they be needed.
I say I go do my father burial as I'm dey talk to you so now. Because my father don't stay for that mortuary for since last year August. This year August making 1 year now. I don't dey prepare.
Before you reach, we need to raise fund now.
That's what I see. I will come announce and say, make come hold me now. Wait till I do, you go keep my papa Oga. Where see the whole world will come see at that time say, even they don't wait till I do. Say I keep person.
See, I don't want to curse anybody. See one man who is from Edo, from Benin, say he get factory. He receive less than 20,000 euro every month. I say when they talk for your broadcast, when I to that yesterday, I reply today. He say why he say you the spoil Ubi name. You know you have to attack his house if people Benin, and so they will stone you, and so they will stone. One woman come so lucky as
Switzerland. Now Austria for Austria. Now Austria for call, yes.
So he get he pay people, he take care of the family, take care of people, he receive 20,000 euro every which work he receive.
Na lie they talk, na liar.
We show you the lie Mohammed say 20,000 euro every month. You understand? It is better for you for Benin than you come out.
Okay.
This they okay for Benin than you come out. You know they shame people. They talk out of you understand? If things they okay, you go travel.
Oga, may I tell you one secret? You say I tell Wiki that time. Say Wiki, no go down palace. If you go down palace, now then God will for punish you. I tell Governor Wiki, I even swear for and say if you enter that palace, God is going to punish you, Governor Wiki. What did happen to Governor Wiki today now? He say Atiku na liar. You know say if a juju want keep us here, he will come give her money. Now the money they shaka. No say Atiku not talk to her now. Atiku not quiet. Even though we can go campaign for Tinubu, Atiku will still win. We cannot fit do anything.
I say you be the man that see tomorrow. You know say for where I dey work, he get some big guys we did it. So he say so don't join me.
You understand?
Okay.
Some Igbo guys don't say, hey, not true. This, most of the thing, they say, where they get my information from? Where they get out? That's all these things they do. Now later I come make the understand, say, hey, get one my man. Okay, so wait, they say if I see they hear that name, one guy like that, you understand? Because most of the things where they preach, I make sure say I preach out to other people to make other people understand. Say, see the message, see how everything's supposed to be. Open they embezzle the money where we supposed to. Our entitlement for that place now.
See, I want to tell you one. I want to tell you one secret again. You see, this if you go Benin, if you maybe you use a build guest house for you now, before you know it happen, immediately you build and finish that very junction. Now shower joint it will just turn to. Listen, I want to tell you this thing, no hotel where you will go around Benin, the junction, we will see Ashawo joints. And so the thing don't go to the extent now, say married women for Benin there, they will give their child to their husband, they will go do Ashawo cut the feet. Listen. But if you go to somewhere like Zamfara State, we'll see this type of thing they happen there. They're not poor people, not they live for there.
No.
Poor people they live for there, but they live. They live. Okay. If you go to somewhere like another state, like Ekiti State, this type of thing, they happen like that. Look now, if you go to a state like Katsina State, they get different traditional ruler there. The money where federal government, see, when Oyibo they leave this country, see what Oyibo will do for us. I say this man and this Oba, he finish us. See what Oyibo will do, When Oyibo they come on, they can say, traditional rulers. They can write Ogiamie name. They can write Iyas of Udo name. They can write all those Ijo. All those Ijo, where you see for Benin, Oyibo write all their name for grants. He can say those traditional rulers, government could they pay them some kind of percentage so that these people now they close to the people within the rural area, to the inhabitants of the rural area. So because of the influence of Nisoba being a Yoruba man, immediately they just hand over power to Nigeria. Give me 1 second. Give me a copy. Immediately they just hand over power to Nigeria. You know what Obafemi Awolowo do for Oba? For Bende State to see what they do. You don't know these people they marginalize also. Now they really marginalize. Immediately they give power to Nigeria. Obafemi Awolowo was in charge. So what Obafemi Awolowo did for Bende State he select all those Yoruba their family or Duduwa people. He make Oba of Benin as the chairman of what do they call it? Chairman of a traditional council. He make Olu of Wari the same brother as number 2. He make number 3 make Obi of Agbo. The same family, now they put for there. Ogiamie unko.
What of Ogiamie?
The certificates where they give Ogiamie. Now, see, Oba Benin. He not take with one temper. That time they not temper with that. They not pay him any money. They don't even mind them. You understand? Now they just collect the money by themselves. Look what happen, See, this one they lie, say now Oba Benin get land, now lie. You see what happened that time, Before the white men came to Benin, Oba of Benin was old. Benin was just like Warri. In Warri, they get area where Shekiri day. This Benin, this Oba and a gang, they did around Oba Palace and those some area like that. And they do. Before the white men came to Benin, listening to this thing, ask anybody for Orion, if I'm from Orion or Ovia. As Ovia big rich, Oba of Benin not get a no give for this one, a no give of Saloko, a no give of toilet. Nothing like that. Now only about Benin, I just did this about an and a criminal gang. You know what they do? After they don't carry over and go Calabar, Agwoba Simi na be Obayeweka the second. That one not go school. That one just did there. That one son, none of the Oba we know the Yoruba. I don't know whether this idiot the Yoruba. They be Yoruba people, you understand? That Agoba Simi, that is a Bioweca second son. He can't go school for Yoruba lands. We don't want to go secondary school, come back. That one can't know. See, opportunity for us to, for my local government, where I'm from Konriomo, he can't 18 villages, Oga. That Oba case will carry papa brother. Come put one for near my village. Say that one be a Nogi of Oeze. And that one is illegal. Oyibo man or you know the Nigeria the white men not gazette am. White men not gazette am. Nigeria government not gazette am. See this man they who see they just see. Wait, may I explain something to you now? See what they do, He go to that village in a way, right? He count about 10 villages. He put his brother for there. Government don't recognize those criminals. So these people, if I come Nigeria, if they give me time and I can now they flog them out from that very place. They are the terrorists. I want to tell you what make our people they do a shower work. What make us they die for poverty. Now I'm to explain to you. Now I try to explain to you. So it confiscates in brothers from everywhere. So now to cover everything up so that we the indigenous people know if we wake up in case of tomorrow. So now anytime they say if they carry company come Benin around these 7 local governments, both people who they give a job, he cover all of them up. You don't let the others one grow. So if they carry company come, they go say before they go employ you for company, maybe you go bring letter come from traditional ruler. As Oriomo big rich, no traditional ruler we get staff of office. We get you know if you collect letter from anyone hands. Now bad this bastard, you know will give you. Cause he know say you not be their blood, you not get blue blood. I think you see waiting kill us with Benin like this. So all the opportunity that they give us, if I lie, even though you want even join police, ordinary constable, they say me go letter come from there. Now so they take finish us, we can know, we can see say, you know, see Ishan. I want to give you an example for Ishan. You see, Akumo was a former vice president. Akigbe was a former vice president. Because in Ishan land, those traditional rulers already did there before Igbo come. So if they say me you go bring letter come from one join army or police or NAPC, you will go no be for me, be from Ishan. They go just honor her. But for the Edo state, nowhere for honor for Edo South. Now only Oba Palace. They don't already know say you no be Lamogu. They don't go if you go NAPC now only Oba family did there. He had waiting make you even see Obaseki for there now because Obaseki father work with white men that time. Where they hand over power now all this kind of thing now they can't get the level. Now children go school, they deal with them. Now I make can say and see the Oba family with all of them useless. See, look, the money where they give for each local government. Oga, go if I allow the talk, go confirm the see Benin people, if they don't say people mugu, now we be the highest mugu for these wards. 5% of my local government from Oriomo. See what they do for my local government, this criminal Oba. My local government will get 12 wards. I'm from Ward 3. For that 12 wards, we get oil well, almost about 100 or something oil well. Each oil well they pay no less than 50 million, sometimes 100 million to start oil well to the tradition. So Oba of Benin, Oba of Benin go put in brother for that very local area. So when they want to do the discussion of that money they're supposed to give the community now or the tradition, Oba a brother, you see, maybe you know you for that place. Nobody will be allowed to do it. If they don't do and finish, they will. Any of your brothers now they arrange. See, you as a right thinking man, your village even come about put your brother make come they rule you. You will senior a brother. You will come and down. Oga, what is the beginning of this now? Let me try to explain to you so. See, then that's what they collect millions for those oil companies. No Benin man will ever come and say they collect millions from them. Now only him. Now they collect the money. So after you don't collect the money, that money not even do like that too. For my local government too. Then only my local government they get 350 million, 300. You can Google it, you see it from there. You understand? So, you dey hear me? So, wetin they do for my local government be say that money wey the Oba wey dey bring 5% na dey give traditional ruler. Do you know that we don't have traditional ruler in Orion local government? We don't have. Now Ogiamie na supposed to dey control according to the Gazette. Now Ogiamie supposed to dey control Orion according to the paper wey white men leave. So they run go arrange their brothers illegal. No government no recognize them. So now they go run recognize am na because of Bafemi Awolowo na he give them level. So the money 5% wey they supposed to give to Ogiamie na as the traditional ruler of Orion make Ogiamie supposed to call all those Odion Were. He go follow the do meeting. Say if anybody for your village get you not see money to go hospital, you not see money, you go dey pay those Odion Were. People go dey go the community, go dey take help. Now that money 15 million that they give Oba Benin for Orion logo. Or Oga, nobody fit ask Oba. Waiting they use Orion money they do make Ogun kill am. They say me I know they cost am again. 15 million every month is how many years it don't become Oba? Oga calculate that 15 million. Then those brothers where they those brothers. You know what they do? If they remove 15 million for inside 300 million, remain 275 million. That 275 million will remain. You know what they do again? All those in brothers where you appoint puts, they can receive 50,000 every month. They just pay them. Why did they pay? See, do you know for my local government, they hold local government staff like 5 months arrears. They need, but Opa Abini they carry money. Nobody they ask them. Okay, what did they use the money? This thing I don't tire. They just fool us.
Those people they don't feel fine now. Also with the America, they spread all over the world.
Yes.
Okay, as you shit.
Okay, if they share that 15 million, they usually they help our people for Orion. That 15 million naira every month. Okay, 180 million naira a year. Okay, if they invest that 180 million for our youth for Orion. Let's say they share now this month 15 million for this village. The other month 15 million for the other village. Okay, if now only to repair school, to renovate, if they carry 15 million naira give me, make I renovate primary school within my village. Make I renovate primary school, may I do many things for. You know how much 15 million? That man, could you believe since this idiot they collect this money? This man never sink only one boy who they sing for 300,000 for our local government. But in they collect the money, collect the money. How you say me go take progress? Show me anybody for my family who they work for NNPC. Well, Oba will give a letter. Oba will give a letter now.
You get one video where he plays that the way grandson they say now so he fight 200 something villages. He conquer 200 something villages. Okay, which people he conquer? He get answer say we capturing people for slaves there. Which people he they capture for slave? Which people he conquer? Which village?
They don't really talk.
Maybe
Asako,
all of us.
He go block you. If you just ask him, he go just block you. He go just know say you want know.
When he did online, like he didn't work there. I never come across when he go there online. Now we have one call for a program. Make I ask him, say, okay, all these villages where he conquer, all these places where he conquer, where be the place? Which people he conquer? Which people? Just let us know which people he conquer. If now all these people we they call it children, how you will conquer your children? You will kill your children. You will call them your children. Now so
they even go put that court. You know they bomb people. They put that court. We don't.
I see when you play. I see when you play.
How Yoruba man will take give birth to Ikwere man? You don't ever go in Ife. You can't see people they speak Ikwere for Ife.
People to Momo. You see when you talk about Lagos Street, because I really help my uncle self for Lagos Street.
Yes.
Because I know all those color, you know. I can't remember their names.
Our family, they be Yoruba.
The Taju,
Taju, thank you.
The Yoruba name, see Owosheni. See when you call the
baby, as at 1960, see when the white men came, come carry Oba. See all those surrounding area now Yoruba language now they speak for inside palace. Not the only palace, the surrounding. They call them Donekwe. Now Yoruba they speak Ikale. They speak Ikale. Oh no, not be free say they can't change their. Then when this let's say this 21st century, and then they call they try to run away from their Yoruba language. Their grandfather name na Yoruba. If you go for Tony Kabaka, they know they answer Yoruba name, but their grandpapa name na Yoruba. Osula, their grandpapa name na Yoruba. And they say they bear the Yoruba name.
I know now.
My brother, these people,
So they want to speak.
Now
so
then,
they speak Yoruba for that area. I say,
yes, now.
I know they call her now. They call her the small that time. Now I know them now. They call her them they call Jackie now.
They are Yoruba. That time, if you know, say their papa they speak that also now before he died, they speak Yoruba language. Those them na Yoruba they speak now. No, now, before when they grew, they come. You say my grandma, the father way my grandmama, na chief to Oba. When they grew, they come. I was born 1970s, early 80s. Oga. Na Yoruba, now they speak for Ogbe. Yoruba.
I know now. I know.
You hear Atinuke, Wolepa. You know they hear Wolepa. Wole na waiting. What do they call that guy? Former Ogbe chairman. What do they call him? Muniye. Then they call him. All of them are Yoruba names. They can't change. See, nobody they rule my local government too. Not be Oba they rule also.
You know what they call
Kaye.
Also my Yoruba name now. I go reason. I go say this way now.
My brother, this will kill us. He said if I come Benin, they will kill me. Now say for waiting now. I go Benin, my brother. I go Benin. Wait you go. Oba, you are in short. You are a coward. I will come Benin. Wait till I do. I keep person. If he do it, Oga, shut up your mouth. You will kill.
What are you they pray for? Make Atiku win. Make it remember you. All this your video. Make they go play for her. Make you see the fight where you fight for her. Then make you call you. Make you ask you what you want.
No, I want the betterment of our country. What we don't want now be say if Atiku win, make Obaseki as Obaseki the governor, so that the federal presence would enter Benin, Gili support. Governor no fit do Gili support. Now let us be frank. How much they generate? Now the federal government project with that one. Now Lagos port with Lagos. Now federal government build that, not be state governor build that. There are some things where people they talk say make governor go do. Governor no fit do one. Worry port na state build that. Now federal government build Worry port. Port Harcourt now federal government they build all those things. So if our government they see those one, see I don't feel talk before those one we they do If we can stop all those nonsense, in short, he go Oba Benin. I think you go see Tinubu go meet Oba Benin. I think you not go. When I think you come, you not go. No, as they to go meet Oba Benin where they are road now. See the road where they follow.
That is your program. Now I call you say, my brother, the people where they watch you, hey, some important people where you don't even know where they watch you. You don't go believe. Some important people where somebody even tell me say they watch you. I say sure. I say I believe that when they watch you.
You know when I ask them that when I ask some more
they
titi.
call.
When I ask some more titi that day, I ask some more titi come Oga. You say na born born out. She say yes. I say why out people not there? I say I think they answer your partner. Say yes. It be no Oba young, but why those out people not they answer their partner if not born there? You know if you answer that question. See, they change everything.
That's a video. That one. That almost every time I reply. That laugh you want give it. You want to for work now. You want to strong daddy. My brother.
They can't you know what happen after that video. You know what they do after that video? They come call and go palace. They come naked. They come you drink water again.
See, the only way we see. The way I believe say we feel they free from these people. Now maybe Obaseki will call you, or maybe any governor will call you who is strong, give you one post. No, we didn't really work
for that grand. You
See
understand?
what you will
That
do.
Oba, no, your cage am. No, your cage am.
See what you will do. I know what you will do. What you will do, we say, as Oba be there, they will make him as Oba of Ugbe. Ugbe, that place where they has the there. It will be Oba for there. You know, they collect all year revenue again, all those money, all those you know, where once you do private jets. So you're not supposed to live where you did, because they control another person, they collect their money. They're not criminal offense now.
My belief now, from your eye opener,
yes.
From your eye opener, I believe say now he could be the last Oba we be say he go the embezzle those believe you see am now. Now he could be the last. Those children, they don't feel inherit all those things again. You see am the way it only comes to an end. They only come to end now. It only reach their ending.
See, may I tell you one solution to this problem? The solution to our problem, governor. You see, this our women, they don't do all those things now. If governor will just say all those money with the Oba they collect, those money, Oga, you know how much this man see? Our governor will get that money for forever and ever. All those money we Oba they collect now, those illegal criminality. If the governor will they collect those money by himself on behalf of the state. Me they use that money.
Yes. As he do Agberu.
Oga Oba Agberu they sleep where Oba money dey. See, now me can't they challenge governor anyhow because of the money is too much. So the only thing where I know now is say if the governor can take in charge of those billions this criminal is taking, and they use this money to affect the life of the common Edo people, nobody will not come for Benin again. Nobody will run from Benin again.
You will break it further. That money, they bust in brain. They make and get make an efficient get power.
If the man knows say na Oba he be, make him use leg take waka for streets. If he know say in na Oba of you know they say only of they travel, you go dey waka, people they see. You know they say only of may he come waka like that. The man go just sit down
Obaseki no send down. You know, say Obaseki no send down. You know, send down.
No, they have to do the right thing. All those job. My advice for Obaseki be say those job people with there. Give them staff of office. Ulu Awore of Usen. Give him staff of office. Years of Udo. Give all those people have been there before. Give them. All those in brothers. Give me the way they call it. Give me office. Me I drive. Me I use Kente flash them come out. Look, the other one way died. He get one way died last 2 days. They call him Edu Akenzwa. Right after Google, you see him. That one, or his wife won't leave him. He even sleep with his daughter. Prince Edu Akenzwa. He died about 2 days ago, 3 days ago. All over here, they sleep with your daughter. His daughter even. I say these people, they are stupid people. I say they even sleep with his daughter. Oba brother. These people are curse people, curse. Okay, show me one upon those money they collect. Which one their life better for about? Show me one person saying this one about Benin. Upon all those money where they collect. You know, my boy.
You get one fat one where you follow Mosede.
Yes, Osama.
Osama.
Before your papa die, I tell you about that one. Before your papa die, you see, before that one papa die, he give a Range Rover, brand new one. That Range Rover.
So this one with the same father.
The same father. Now they see the property with this one collect. This one get Range Rover. He get almost about 4 houses. Oga, so they talk to you. So those houses, they'll sell all of them. They when you want to do marriage, you go marry a woman, Osama. You know what you do, man? In marriage is more than 100 million. Now limousine I use. And I get them. Where is the limousine today? Don't sell them. Okay, see these people, they are cost people. Our destiny now they take they strive. See, now what thing we will feed? This if I go beneath this man try and say I go mobilize against them. See, you know if you do about good you they craze. What did that one mean now? The only power they get now based on say in a patron for a year. But not be all a year they will send message me they can't kill me. I don't do them anything. Because so you be patron for a year, maybe they can't kill me. So what's the meaning of that?
All those, with this your brokers, all those BD people with the America. all those PD people with the America. Okay, they don't know this. All this history. So
They know.
They want themselves to educated ones. They don't know.
They know. You see the thing. Don't see now this thing and the time of Akenzwa. That's it. But this thing not they existed before. That time when Akenzwa be Oba. Now he start all those nonsense. Oba Bini wife they go market by himself. Go they buy something. After the Igbo people don't come.
Okay.
Igbo people banish them now. So that time they just be ordinary Oba. Ordinary just as you see a Nogi of Zia. Now so it be before. Onogi of Zia wife they go market go they buy something. But this man because Bafemi and Wolo one and you God we suffer. Make I leave you. We'll talk next time, Baba. God bless you.
Okay, brother. I'll call you on a very good day. I'll call you.
Thank you.
Thanks for your great work.
Thank you. Thank you.